we are shares around, guys. So it's so hot, but he's doing the application form. So while he's doing that, I will do the live.
Well,
so,
we're waiting for everybody else because everyone takes ages.
We're going to wait anyway to everybody so we can start the trivia. So yes, guys. So we will going through the wait. While we're waiting to all of you guys, I'm just going to huh? What? Here? Going to do this thing. Oh, we're gonna go over here.
Hi, Heaven.
Hi, Heaven. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat, everybody.
Like and share, guys.
Teddy. 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 Yan ikaw?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I've gone back down to 1,000. Back under 1,000 again. Yay.
That's what happened.
That's twice now. I'm going to hit the 1,000 3 times.
You can't do nothing. That's
Coffee Bug, how you doing?
Hi, Coffee Bugs. Welcome, everybody. So we're waiting to all of these players. So, and then anyone wants to play. If you don't want to play, just let us know.
Hit the likes, guys.
Hit the like so I could write it down all the names if anyone wants to. But I write it down the. People wants to play. So we're going to share and like, guys. So be patient, and we're waiting to all of you. While we're doing that, I'm folding these clothes. Because I'm doing a lot of laundry today because of the changing bed sheets and everything. Huh?
Fuck that up, I'll put it in the wrong areas. Guys, make sure you hit that like button.
Hit the
Someone's not done it
guys,
yet.
Please.
I've only just got to 3 likes and there was 3 people in before I went on.
Yes.
So please hit the like button, guys.
Hopefully everybody can come. Hi, Dan. Good to see you.
Hey, Dan. Hey, Dan. I've got back to 1,000 last night on the Ross Kemp and it's gone back under again to 993. So I'm going to be hitting it 3 bloody times.
Yeah, you need because those people is just not a real people. It's just probably a bot. We call in PUBG a bot. A boot.
A boot?
Oh, awesome! You down laundry, but me, I'd never get down laundry because for such a being neat person, I love to do laundry every probably 3 times a week. So.
And the rest.
Huh?
And the rest.
And the rest.
Yeah.
3 times a week laundry and cleaning every goddamn day. So. I don't like a messy house.
Bloody laundry every day.
I want the house clean, especially with all these animals. I'm just like worse than the real workers.
She's worse than OCD.
I'm worse than the real workers working working for real. Well, because I like to see in my eyes every time I wake up and sit down. There's nothing laying around, you know. Maybe someone could be annoying for what I do, but that's what I want to do. To clean all the time. I don't like a messy house. I don't like a smelly house. Especially, I don't like the stinky house. You know?
I lost 2 subs. Yeah, fucking nightmare.
Stinky house
Getting
is
pissed on all the time, lad.
definitely not great.
So at the moment, I'm just doing an application form, guys. It's taken a while. I've been at it now for like 2 hours.
Hi, LST.
No. Been like 2-3 hours so far. So please bear with us, guys, because
Bani, ito yung panty nyo. Mga panty nyo. So I will write it down, LSK, and then, so who wants to play? And all of you guys want to play, so I could write it down. Just say thumbs up and chat if you want to play, because we're waiting to the people who's gonna join this trivia. So we're gonna start as soon as possible if everybody's complete. So what are we playing today? It's what are we playing today, ba?
trivia.
Trivia. It's about 60 music. What is that?
Topics are in the back of here. Was in the back of
No,
here.
because
Where
it's
have you
far,
put it?
far.
Alright. Beatles, the band, Templar
Beatles.
Nights, and 60s music.
Yes.
They're the topics.
Yes. So that's are the topic for today. So hopefully Simsimo will come. I'm rubbish with trivia. Okay. Alright.
Coffee book, don't worry about it, just try, you know,
Yeah,
you
just-
never know. Everyone's frigging rubbish at trivia. You just put random freaking guesses in and keep going until you hit it. You know, that's the thing. It's all
The
part
main-
of fun, really.
The main thing is like if you know something you could. If you don't, no
Yeah.
big deal.
It's the
Just
whole
like-
sense of taking part, guys.
At least you're in participation. But if you don't want to, that's not a big deal either. What happened with the bread is smush na. Ano yun? Ban, ko kasalo nga, Ban. Alam na nga, anak. Malapit na yung labahan, na. O, tapos na yung ano. Tapos na yung laundry.
Tignan mo ba?
Mga pante, ah.
Isa lang to?
Sabi niya isa lang.
Ano ang ginawa mo dito, ma?
Niliguan niya yung mga yan.
Dalawa lang kayo dyan?
Yeah.
$25, ano ba?
Sorry, guys, we're not ignoring. Well, I'm not
Just wait,
ignoring
guys,
it.
I'm
I'm just
eating,
trying
okay.
to freaking doing this shit. Tom, how if what Dragon says do you understand now? What? What? Was that the washing machine finishing? Mine plays the same tune.
Nilagyan mo
Yes.
tong downy?
Yes, coffee bug it was.
What?
Tom, how if what Dragon says do you understand now?
What does that mean?
I have no
don't
idea what you're
understand.
talking about.
What do you
Sorry
mean?
guys, I'm freaking stressed right now. I can't even freaking think straight. Because I'm
I
trying to
don't
get this
understand what
done.
you're
I've got
saying.
another email to do for another
Hey,
job.
Cheryl.
As well as doing this. So please, like, yeah.
Yan sa kanila. Na,
When Dragon speaks her own language, do you... Oh, right.
Oh,
Depends on some words. Some words
some
I
words,
do.
yes.
Some I don't.
Normally, guys,
Sometimes I do. It depends.
when people come to the door to our gate, because we have a little story for a little whatever. So when they come to the gate, they talk in Tagalog, obviously.
Yeah, so obviously I
I
picked
have
it up
to.
and learnt it from that. But sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've got to ask her what they're meaning. But
Mhm. That's how you just a lot of people learn a lot. They learn, but it don't mean that talking behind your back. It's just like asking how much is this, how much that, like that. Hopefully the internet will great. Mm.
ang baho naman nilagyan ko.
Mayroon nga yung pink na ano. Balik mo, lagyan mo saan? Lagyan mo yung ano. It yeah, it's kind of hard. You can you don't understand, but you have to. If you read some book, it's really hard, but you can learn. Yeah. There you go. It's really hard when you go learning Japanese.
Kumain ka, ma'am.
Ay, kumuha ka pa doon?
Tumis lang.
Dito, mayroon dito mga nakaano eh. Hindi kasi kaya muna nagtitatanong, nagtitingin.
Ito mamaya yung tubig. 18 yun eh. Minutes. Iikot mo yun.
It's like then I'm thinking about the name that you pick. It's like punches and then sitting with a couch. You punch it and then you fall in the couches. That's what I figured it out before. It's funny, but you know. Hi, Bill. Good to see you. Yeah, a lot. Like my kids also, they like the Korean, the K-pop. Same thing with But to be honest, guys, when I was little, I really don't like I bite my tongue really hard. It's bleeding. Traditionally here in the Philippines, guys, when you bite your tongue, it means somebody talking behind your back badly. So I can taste the blood in my mouth. So I can taste the blood in my mouth. I bite my tongue really hard. That's what it means is traditionally in the Philippines. You bite your tongue. Ow, that really hurts. Somebody just talking behind my back about me, that really bad. Yeah, it's right here. It hurts. When your ears ring, it means someone is standing on your grave. Oh, really? Oh.
What's that?
Dan says when your ears ring, it means someone is standing on your grave.
Oh, is that what it means in America? In the UK, if
What?
your ears are ringing, it means someone's talking about you. And if you
someone's-
have shivers, right,
That's
it
what it
means someone's
means.
standing on your grave.
What
If
is
you
that?
have
Is that
shivers.
bad?
Just to say, yeah.
It
That's what they
hurts.
say in the UK anyway. If someone stands on your grave, it's because you
I can
have
taste
shivers.
the blood really bad. It does. It really tastes my blood. Ew. In the UK, if your earthbird no, over here, when you bite your tongue or whatever from here, it means like somebody is talking behind your back. That's what it means.
So long this one, guys. Because it's with the police force, so they gotta get everything
How is the thing,
together.
Bugs? That's the, I don't see any ghosts, but to be honest, guys, I can sometimes I will not gonna say that I automatically, okay? There was a time that I can read a person who they are,
You got it.
personality or something like that. Thank you. Holy crap, this is not cold anymore.
Obviously.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Guys, he made a cold drink coffee. Now, because it's this damn hot, it's hot. It's getting hot now. With this freaking
Yeah,
weather.
you don't need a kettle over here. You just leave it out in sun for a bit.
So, guys, and this is what I would like to say, okay? Like, example, there was a time, only it comes and go to myself, okay? But I'm not gonna say that I could be like that person. But, sometimes out of the blue moon, sometimes when I see the person exactly face or looking at them, and I start reading who they are, I could easily see them who they are. Sometimes I did that, like a quick think, quick look, this personality and everything like that. But um, there was a time that sometimes I would say the words in that person, but it's when I say that words, which is they call here in the Philippines that, because I don't know if I don't know if you guys believe on, on believe on tradition, what they call this. It's like you believe on, like a Mexican thing, you believe on superstition, something like that. Sometimes there was a time that I could read the person what he's gonna say and what his life's gonna be. Only once in the blue moon it's about me. But sometimes I'm so lame, nothing else coming out. But there was what will happen, but only in the blue moon. But I will not going to exactly say, oh, you're a psychic. No, I will not gonna say myself like that, because apparently his friends, four of them, I read them, right?
Yeah.
So they say I'm right, but it's hard for me. But when you know when the time comes, like 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 a the moon is like, I don't know what they call that, but it's hard to explain, guys. Also another thing that telling me in myself that when my feet is heavier than the left side, the right side will be heavier. If someone, it means telling me do not go anywhere because there's some things gonna happen in this day. So it means I will not going, you know. And then another thing, like I said, when I bite my tongue today, really, really bad. It's bleeding like hell right now. I can still taste the blood. I know and I believe because I got my gut. That is not really a good one, but that's okay because I can feel and I can sense them that they don't like me, but that's fine, because it's always gonna say let it, let it be, so be it, and don't worry about it. They're just jealous, and they're just like, you know what they call this? They're always gonna be, you know, um, they're not happy to be, they're not happy what they're saying about me. But I just let it go, because to me it's like, but I can sense them, like when someone don't like me, I can see it through. This person don't like me, it's fine, I leave it away like that. So, but I will not gonna say that I'm psychic because because it's only once in a blue moon I can read someone, even all of you right now. If it comes to mind, I could everybody, I can read all of you, but not right now. I you know but there is a time, it's like only in a blue moon, I in that day, when the times comes, it will I could read everybody, but yeah, I could read everybody, but yeah. So are we complete? I will going to write it down. Who else coming? That
Yeah,
is
we're done.
Bill. Who else coming? That
Yeah,
is
we're done.
Bill. And who else? Rachel, are you gonna play? Rachel. Oh, really? Wow. That is nice. Everybody wants to play. Just hit the thumbs up like Dan. Just hit the thumbs up. You wanna play? Yes. That's why.
Where's my driving license?
It's inside. That's why sometimes, guys, I cannot see the ghosts, but I can feel them.
Okay.
But he can see the ghost, but I can see it. And I'm being honest, I can't see it, but I can feel it, you know. So that's the different thing. And I will not gonna pretend, oh, I see it, but I don't, just like really bad. But sometimes also dangers, I could feel dangers when it comes. And then, to be honest, guys, it's like weird, Um, just so weird because with all since I was little, since I was little, my aunt, some of the neighbors, they always saying that there's gonna be something when you get old. It's a special gift. They always saying that to me when I was 7 until right now. People say that, but I don't know what it is. Because for being such a nice person, I am. And I'm not bullshitting all of you guys. I am very nice person in real life. And I'm very, very down to earth, and my heart is always, um, when someone crying, I could cry fast, when just loneliness or to feel them, you know. I can feel when they sad or, angry or something like that. Um,
our Savior.
Yes. And it's true, LSK. Sometimes there was a time I'm talking with a mirror. And it's not even like weird, but I always do because I believe mirror is powerful object. When every time I have a problem, I talk to the mirror. And I'll be honest, I am. Every time there's a problem, I talk to the mirror. And you know who told me that? Number one, have a problem. Things and everything that, needs to voice out or anything like that. Just talk to the mirror and you will believe what's going to happen. And I always do that all the time when, you know. So every time I do, it's like I'm always talking with her when I'm alone. Oh, what I have feelings and this and that. Weird. It's weird, guy, but that's me, and that's my secret in life. When I have a problem or things like that, I'm always wishing also in a mirror that I hope this and that, you know. But people, they say, oh, you weirdos, you crazy. Why would you do that? You're just, like maybe you have disorder or something like that. No, it's not. So it's just like, to me, it's normal, you know. When look at the mirror, to me, is a very, very powerful thing. And every time when I say in the mirror, so far so good. So far, when I say to the mirror about wishing, it's true, you know. But some of them, not all of them are true. But some, you know. So, I don't know if you guys will say I'm weirdos or things like that. But I really do believe, guys. You know, I do believe. Yes, it was coaches, and yeah, here in this house. You know, the thing in this house, my sister already told us about to be aware. But to be honest with me, so then this house is crazy, to be honest. When I do live before, when I was in my life and he didn't come here yet, my door, something's doing this in my door upstairs. And this house is a small house, to be honest, because I don't know, there is a big history in this place before. You know, it's a big history that before, it says, I give you a little bit hint of this, because they said long, 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 long years ago that this place is Spaniards, which is um, this place empty, is like a rice field full of trees and everything like that. When long time ago, people died for something like that, they threw, this is like a garbage, a dead place, you know. When someone died, it's true in this place, you know, something like that. So that's what we heard about. But so not only this house, guys, every house is there, they, you know, they have experienced what we have, you know. There is a kid, there is a white lady, there is a black entity, all of this and that, you know. So yeah, it's really, frightening. But people, they used to it now, you know, with all these things. Because what are you gonna do? You're gonna leave the house, and where you gonna live, you know? You have to face it, you know. But people, they just ignore it because they're thinking like, oh, whatever. This is my house, and like I said, this is my house. If you wanna live here, your ghost. I don't want you to be bad and hurting us, because this is my house, and if you live here, just be nice to us, and you know, we're family. I don't want you to hurt everyone, like hurting me or any one of us, And then, you know, this is not your house. If you want to get out, then get out in this house. That's what I said, guys. Because I don't want someone like doing this to us, make us crazy. I said it like, if you have here in this house, you have to be nice to us. You don't have to fright us, to be scare us or anything like that. This is my house, and if you want to live here, just be nice to us, and this is your house too. But don't hurt anyone, and if you do, then get the fuck out of here. That's what I said, because this is my goddamn house. I said that. Well, so far so good since then, because um, I have a belief myself that I don't scared. I'm not scared, but you know, it's always God. You believe in God like everybody says. I do. It's always in my heart, in my mind, and everywhere. So it's I always believe. So I don't believe with all these things in whatever. So yeah. So yeah. Oh, your dad is dead? Is for real? It's like they you can see him? Oh wow. Another thing, guys, that I can feel it. If someone try to hocus pocus on me, like trying to do something, I can feel those. That's another thing that I have a specialty. When people try to do something about me, I can feel in my skin and whatever. You know, I always told, you know, my partner that somebody did hocus pocus on me. And I said, really? Yeah. You know, there was a coincidence this one time, right, huh?
What that?
That somebody just do hocus pocus on me.
Oh.
And, you know, I said, I know who are they. You know, I know who's doing that to me. But that's fine. I always gonna say, let it go, let it go. Just trust to God. Because that will come back to you what you did. You know, just to the person that you don't even know. Just so always like let it be. It will come back to you as soon as you can. What you did. That's I always said that. So, are you done?
So.
Yes, guys. So it's gonna be done. So our everybody is here, ready, and everything like that. Cause it's gonna be got finished, and we're gonna start this trivia. But as for now, I do entertain you guys with the stories and everything. Like hopefully you like it while we're waiting. Yeah, I do that the same thing with you, LSK. But I just ignore the same thing. You know. But sometimes, if I can't handle that, if I can't, uh,
It's two jobs done.
but if I can't, if I wanted to do something, I talk to them. You know, just like, hey, wait, if I catch it and hindi pa lagyan mo. Diyos ko na. Alam mo na nagla-live, di ba?
Sabi ko pa sa'yo, 2 minutes na hindi.
Ito wala rin to sa ayos. Alam niya na nag-ano rito eh, no? So, yeah guys. So, sometimes I go there when I see that place where he at or she at.
Nearly a
I just-
4-hour application.
I just go
I've
there
done
and
that.
just talk to that. Like that.
4 bleeding hours.
Ang gawin mo dyan, habang natuloy yung tubig, ganyanin mo na, ihalo-halo mo na, ganun-ganun mo na, oh. Sus, yan pa rin mabaho ang nilagay. Dapat yung isa lang, yung dill na lang.
Oh,
Ayun, oh, walang dill, walang dill. Ayun sa gulong dill. Ay, sa
Right.
Ginoo ko, Panginoon patawad.
sorry
Dill.
about that, guys.
Alin?
Layo.
That just needed doing before I did anything else. So,
Yes, so,
I've still not even done anything yet. I still need to do the 2 forms as well. Alright, what's been
but
happening?
you know, it's okay. It's just like, they're just okay. You know, as long as you believe in God in your heart. Now you coming back?
I'll turn this on.
Yeah, you have to turn it because it ate a lot
No,
of
I
energy.
thought I did.
So that's good job. You did it? Huh?
Yeah, after 4 hours
After
of
4
bloody
hours?
doing it.
Good job then. Congratulations.
Thank you. I love you.
I love it. Mhm. I'm just gonna say make sure that you're okay. So yeah guys, so as long as you believe on your instinct and your heart and yourself especially that you are better than them, you will be, you know, more
Oh, I also did that Falklands one as well.
huh?
I also did that Falklands
Oh yeah?
one.
You will be like powerful than anyone you think. Because that's what I always think myself. But I'm always thinking about myself,
Two
what
good
to do
jobs,
in
though.
life, what to do, you know, how to do, how I can survive, how can I live, you know.
Did I tell you
So,
about Falklands?
sorry. Huh?
So,
No. Did you call?
I think I know why they contacted me.
Why?
Because they contacted me, didn't they? They sent me an email first, didn't they?
Okay.
And then I sent an email back saying, can you give me a job description of what?
Oh, okay.
Remember? So I think the reason why they contacted me is they saw when I think that I have on LinkedIn, which is like the jobs and stuff like that. I put in that I've got medical engineering.
Okay.
And guess how much a medic,
How much is it?
offshore medics in Egypt,
Yeah.
guess how much they are
I don't
in
know.
a year?
How much is it?
45 to 55,000 a year.
And where is this located?
Falklands.
In UK.
Falkland Islands.
Where is it?
Somewhere in the world.
Oh, Jesus.
UK owns it, but it's offshore rigging.
Well, like I said, you have to
You're
be
not there
careful
all
with
the
that
time.
kind of
You
thing
do- you
because
do
you
like-
don't know. It's
you
a
do
lot
like
of
ships.
things could happen. You don't know. Maybe you're underneath of this grave or whatever, and you do, and you suffocate yourself or anything like that. If everything could happen with that kind of salary, it's too dangerous, Baba.
Well, of course, offshore rigging is dangerous, but at the end of the day, it is.
Yes, I agree.
So,
I agree.
but so is staying at home and being a firefighter and being on par for freaking money that will be on. The thing with
Yeah.
firefighter, if anything, is more dangerous.
Guys, he's doing the Sige after that because I said it when every time you do Sige, I don't want him to be near the family. So he's gonna have a Sige. Yeah, but it's gonna be a long way, Bob. It's gonna be a long way to go. So that means you're gonna live over there and I'm right here. So how you? Yes, you are.
Listen, the planets are there to do maybe on the month off.
You come
come
here.
back over.
Yeah, that would be
Or
greatest.
if you're in the UK.
No, but you come back here and we're gonna build this house, third floor, or get
So I
another
leave
house.
from here back to where I'll be working and everything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got to be a couple of months
Yeah.
on, a couple of months off. It'll be like that.
It's a good plan. Yeah, it's a good plan. Good
That's
job.
what we do on offshore rigging.
Yeah.
It's,
But I
you can't
believe
stay there
because
24 hours.
in 15 years I've been traveling around the world. I always encounter those people in the plane. You know, they say, "Oh, where you guys working? I work in an oil company. It's digging this and that, da 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 da." It's like, "Oh wow, how much you make?" A lot of money. So I knew a lot of
And I
people
tell you
when
what,
they made that, they
you get
got
that
them
job.
rich. Yeah.
It's a job you want to keep hold of as well. 'cause you
Obviously,
don't come
but
up
you cannot be, and it's too dangerous is what the first thing they told me.
with- Well, I won't
It's
be-
too
but if I
dangerous
get
to
that
work
job,
in that
I
kind
don't
of
think I'll
job.
be doing anything
But
to do with oil or gas.
It is what it is, you know.
Doing the medical side of things, so as soon as it gets there,
Yeah.
injured.
Okay. You will be, because one of them, they got something wrong with the arm.
Also to that, medic, that's what
You're
I
gonna
do.
be like carpal tunnel and it's like, I don't want you to just do and then like others, like you work there and then when you get home, I can see somebody bringing the freaking coffin in my fucking house. Sorry about that, force guys. Ha! I don't like that because it's gonna be dangerous, you know, just because of goddamn money like that.
Sometimes you gotta risk it. You work in life, you've gotta risk.
Okay,
like
that's
this
what
to
you're
get where
saying.
the good
I'm just
money is.
saying. I wish money is.
Am I right, guys?
Really.
The good money is in risky jobs, and you've got to take the risk if you want the good money. You know,
Yeah.
because the average payload in the UK is in between it's about 26,000 a year, right? Offshore rigging. With the Falklands Oil and Gas Company.
Gotta risk it with
And,
a biscuit. I love that word.
Basically,
That's kind of cool.
their starting wage is 46,000 a year, so it's basically double than what I could possibly ever earn in the UK. Because majority of the jobs are in between 18,000 and 26,000 in the UK. And in order to get a £26,000 job in the UK, you've got to be experienced in somewhere. Now, obviously, I'm experienced within the medical care, but I can't get a nursing job or anything like that, or even a paramedic's job in the UK. So if I can get a medic job out on an offshore rigging platform, you know, yeah, I'm going to take it, guys, because at the end of the day you've got to risk it. I mean, I'm applying to be a firefighter. Firefighters are only on 26,000 a year, and I class that more dangerous than working as a medic on an offshore rigging platform. You know, because you have to go into burning buildings. You know, and they're on half of the money than what an offshore rigger is. So why not? That's one of the jobs I've applied for. You never know, fingers crossed, they might need a medic on there and I'll get it.
Oh, do they ask about experience, or you're gonna have to you're gonna have to train?
Well, they'll probably train, but
Can you
if
do
they're
that?
up-
There's some kind of prompt in that.
but if they're after medic, then I'm already halfway there, aren't I?
Yeah, but if you
My cousin worked in Alaska as a welder on oil offshore rig, made a lot of money, but had to do 6 months off, 6 months off.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
Seaman.
6
they call
months
it
on, 6 months off. It's, you know,
Seaman, yeah.
perfect. You
No
know,
one,
we can deal with that.
my-
6 months off, 6
My
months.
sister-in-law brother, he works as a seaman. They call seaman. They always keep going. Every 6 months they come home. He works also in. Yeah, that's a meat. That's what you like. This is what we bought.
No, it tasted good.
It's not.
Who I've applied for says your visas and airfare they'll pay to get you to and from. So I've never have to worry about that. They'll always get you to work and off work, and I'll tell you what, I don't really have to worry about anywhere to live either if I get that, because I'll be living on a rig for 6 months and then I'll just come back over here for 6 months.
Yeah.
So, because I'll be on the money to be able to afford to do that. And it'll just be like if I was in the army and I went to war. Because if I went to war, it's 7 months there. 6, 7 months there. So, you know, even if I was in the military in the UK and I didn't go to war, it'll probably be about 6, 7 months before I can do anything. So, why not? There's a rig of pool 2 ton. There's a rig of pool. What do you mean?
What is it?
Or do you mean there's a rig off pool? You might be able to get a job as private security. Well, could do. South Coast, UK. Yeah, I know. But it depends on what company it is. Because like I said, they don't come up very often. So the company what got actually in touch with me was called Falklands Oil and Gas. So we'll see how it plays out. I might not get it. No, I don't want to get it. I might not get it, but I've sent an email with the information what they wanted, because the thing is that, guys, The army, right. I might have not got any transferable. Well, saying transfer, you always get transferable skills. Sorry, I can't stay for the quiz, guys. Alright, Rachel, no worries. You always get transferable skills from being in the military out to civilian street. But what I mean is, like for example, I'm not a mechanic, so I can't just walk out into a mechanic's job. Some mechanic places won't take me on because I'm not a fully qualified mechanic. Like if I joined the role and electrical mechanical engineers, then yeah, I would have got a mechanic job, no problem. But I didn't have a trade job. That's what I'm talking about, trade. So, but what I have got under my belt is Assault Pioneers course, so I can do explosions, trench making, stuff like that. I've also, with that course, I did the watermanship course, which is basically knowing how to do the small military assault boats, know how to prepare for them and drive them. Yeah, and drive them. So obviously I've got all that under my belt. And I've also got the medical side of things, the team medic, which is basically a basic medic. You're a first responder technically, so you know how to deal with a lot of situations more than what a normal first aider is. You're more advanced than a first aider, put it that way. I've also got the defibrillation AED course under my belt, which I did through the lifeguarding. So yeah, I've got a lot of qualifications, but it's so you don't understand. It's even though I've got quite a lot of like the Zodiac boats, yeah, but not the blow up ones. They're the hard plastic shell ones. So basically what the Marines use quite a bit, but the Marines use quite a bit the blow up ones as well. But yeah, I'm trained in them type of boats and watermanship and all that. So it might give me good stead for rigging, due to obviously it's out in the ocean and I'm a medic and I know AED and watermanship, and I don't know, it might be the things that they're looking for. So all I can say is fingers crossed. And the other one what took about 4 hours to do is a police officer. Hopefully, I mean the police officer role is 26,000 a year. So I'll be happy if I get that, because I know I'll be able to survive on that. I can support the missus. But I'll be even more happier if I can get the offshore rigging job, because I know for a fact we'll live perfect life then. I know for a fact I will, you know. So yeah, anyways, let's get into it then. Has everyone been written down? Has the missus done that, do you know? So we have Heaven, LSK, Dan, Bill, Bug, Cheryl and Pico Fotter. I was a first responder to learn how to deliver babies and land life medic choppers. Oh, well, I'm not that much trained. I don't know how to do that. I think first responder within civilian medical sides is different to being a first responder in the military. Being the first responder in the military is just basically the first point of call if anyone gets shot or blown up or severe injuries, head injuries, trauma, shock, you name it, everything like that. We deal with it before the actual RAMC, which is Royal Army Medical Corps regiment, comes in to take over you. Well, I like to think I could land a job. No, yeah, tell me about it. So, right guys, we're going to get straight into it now. just so you all know. Love, are you coming? Anne, are you coming? Alright, she'll be right here. So, yeah, so like I said, I have got a lot of transferable skills from the courses I've done in the army and courses I've done in Civilian Street, like when I was doing lifeguarding. Obviously, lifeguarding, you know, if anyone falls in the water off a rig, I know. But obviously it's very rare that happens, but you know, you never know. So it might help me, it might not help me, I don't know. It's one of them things I've just got to sit down on. I'm not going to brass my trumpet a bit too much, but if I'm the type of person they want, then I'm right here, you know. Because obviously the airfare will be free, the visas will be free to sort out all that, guys. So the visas will be free to sort out all that, guys. So they'll sort out the flights to get there and from, and so yeah. 2,000 hours playing Armour 3, I could fly a chopper, I'm pretty confident. Yeah, because it don't matter if you die on that. Oh dear God. So yeah, and again with the police officer roles, obviously they're not recruiting in the areas I want to be living, like Lancashire or Greater Manchester, but I have applied for Cumbria Police as an apprenticeship role. Because I haven't got a degree, so I can't do the degree side of the degree role, but I can apply as an apprenticeship police officer. So yeah, I've died so many times, now I'm pretty good at it. Oh dear God. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, it all works out, and yeah, like I said, I'm hoping that I'm the type of person they're looking for. But I'm still going to keep on applying, guys. I'm still going to keep on applying for jobs and so on and so forth. But I tell you what, if I get this job, I know all my stress levels gone completely, because it will just help me and the missus out so goddamn much, you know. Practice makes perfect, Dan. Exactly.
Alright.
Right, she's back. So, everyone ready? Put thumbs up in chat.
Yes.
So yeah, put thumbs up in chat, guys, if you're all ready. So obviously, Bill was the winner last time. So obviously,
Bill.
he's picked 3 topics, which is Beatles, the band, not the cars. We also have Templar Knights, and we also finishing it off with 60s music. Obviously, the last 2 bonus questions are to do with the channels again. Okay,
Ha.
so we'll go for question 1 is
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
who played drums on the back in the USSR on the Beatles The White Album? Who played drums on back in the USSR on the Beatles The White Album? Is it A, Paul McCartney, B, Ringo Starr, C, George Harrison, or D, John Lennon?
I do love all of them.
So is it A, Paul McCartney, B, Ringo Starr, C, George Harrison, or D, John Lennon?
Oh.
So we've got one correct answer.
Who is this person? Will be the correct answer. So, 2 person. 2 now.
There we go, so it's Bill
Bill
and Dan.
Dan.
Yes, it was Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Gonna copy Bill every time, haha. Question 2.
Question 2.
According to one of the Beatles song titles, what is all you need? Is it A? Sorry. According to one of the Beatles song titles, what is all you need? Is it A, something, B, a day in the life, A, something, B, a day in the life, C, come together, or D, love? So there you go, Dan and Bill. Yes, it's
Holy
love.
crappy.
Just so you know, guys, the others are not just put together, they are other songs of theirs, so
All
you
we
did well with that
need
one.
is love. That's what it means.
So, question 3.
Question 3.
3 of the Beatles had brown eyes. Who was the blue-eyed boy? 3 of the Beatles had brown eyes. Who was the blue-eyed boy? Is it A, John Lennon, B, Ringo Starr, C, Paul McCartney, or D, George Harrison?
Hi Cheryl. Welcome back. All we need is love, love.
So we've got one correct answer.
One correct answer. Question 3. No one's correct answer yet.
Yes, they have. Not sure. Your topic, this, Bill.
Question 3. That's question 3, right?
Yes, but
Yeah, but this is the one. And then,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
So yeah, we've got one correct answer,
One
guys.
correct answer, guys.
Is everyone looking on Google?
That's the
I
smartest.
think they are, you know. I think they're all going on Google.
Yes, they're looking at. So we're gonna count it, guys, in 10.
Gonna be counting in a minute,
If
guys.
anyone's,
So 10, 9, 8, 7, 2, and 1. Yes, Dan got it right. It was Ringo.
Ringo.
Yay. Well done, Dan.
Well done. Looks alike with his dad.
Question 4.
Question 4.
Come Together is the opening track of the Beatles album Abbey Road. Who sings lead? Come Together is the opening track of the Beatles album Abbey Road. Who sings lead? Is it A, George Harrison, or D, Ringo Starr?
Paul McCartney. Come together right now over me. Is that what it is? Come together.
Dun, 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 dun. You got one correct answer.
One correct answer. This is the song and they say, "Come together." Actually,
That is the song
I've been singing that in my mule, guys. If you wanna know, I've been singing a long time ago, guys. Before I met him, before I start YouTube,
Who was what?
I still was
I can't
singing.
tell you that, Bill. Otherwise,
Singing the song with the person that sing that come together. I do love his song. I'm always do it with everybody, like in a mule, karaoke, singing. Anybody here loves to sing? Like right now, like come together right
I
now.
thought we were playing
over me.
I thought we were playing a trivia, not a.
I know. I'm just saying that to them because everybody don't know. Only one person know. So why not?
Because they're trying to think. And then you're asking them a totally different question. Who likes to sing? I
What
love
was
to
that?
sing, but people don't like it.
Oh, just you can sing whatever you want to sing.
So we'll go
Doesn't matter.
countdown now, guys. 10, 9, 8,
Eight,
7,
six.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer Bill got with John Lennon. Name then.
Bill?
Yes. So,
And
question 5.
question 5.
Two of the Beatles fall over during of the opening credits of the movie A Hard Day's Night. Can you name who they were? Two of the Beatles fall over during an opening credits
I'm
of the
gonna say.
movie.
What they say is, can you name who they are? Or who they were? That's how they say, Bob.
Yeah, well, can you wait till I finish the first half of the freaking question?
Okay,
Then you
my
can
love.
say.
That's the name of it.
So, two Beatles fall over during the opening credits of the movie A Hard Day's Night.
Can you name who they were? That's what they say.
Is it A, George Harrison and Ringo Starr? B, Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr? C,
I didn't
George
know that.
Harrison and Paul McCartney? Or is it D, John Lennon and Paul McCartney?
Bill knows this. Everybody knows
So
already.
we've got Bill and LSK.
LSK.
Yes, it
Wow,
was
Bill.
George Harrison and Ringo Starr.
You're a big fan of Beatles. I do love Beatles.
Question 6. Do you want to say anything beforehand?
No, not
Right.
right now. Those words is I always, I think I watched that movie of it.
In 1962, the Beatles released their first single, Love Me Do. It was a #1 hit in the USA, but
Wow.
what was its highest position in their native UK during its original chart run? In 1962, the Beatles released their first single, Love Me Do. It was a #1 hit in the USA, but what was its highest position in their native UK during its original chart run? Was it A, 20th place, B, 10th, C, 17th,
17th.
or D, 5th?
5th. The Beatles released their first single, Love Me Do. I'd never heard of Love Me Do.
No idea.
About time. Cooling coffee. That enough?
Dun dun dun
What
dun
was
dun
that?
dun 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 dun. We've got one correct answer,
One
guys.
correct answer.
There's only 3 people playing.
Yeah,
Where's
because,
everyone else?
only
Can't
3
be good.
people
I don't think they
playing.
were popular in the UK. Oh, they were.
Only LSK.
They were pretty popular. 17th.
17. Everybody just want. Remember, everybody just want to watch. They don't want to play.
Boo.
Yeah.
So, number 7.
You're
Which
busy.
city in the UK did the Beatles grow up in? Which
UK?
city in the UK did the Beatles grow up in? Was it
This
A,
is easy.
Manchester, B, or D, Preston?
Wow, I didn't know the Beatles from UK.
Yes, they are, yeah.
They are? I thought they're American.
No.
Ano yun?
Pooch, shut up, man!
Ha? RC. Wala, Coke lang. Ilan?
Not shut up all day,
Huh?
guys.
Yung malaki? Mayroon. Ilan?
So if you want me to repeat the question, guys, let me
25.
know. If you want me to
Anak,
repeat
dalawang
the
royal ka na.
answers, let me know. Didn't hear the
Isang
second or
Coke, isang
third
royal.
options. Okay,
Isang Coke,
so
isang royal.
question 7. Which city in the UK did the Beatles go? C, Liverpool, or D, Preston?
That's a big word over there. Gee.
So we've got Bill and LSK. Yes, Liverpool.
Wow. Bill and Alice.
Guys, I do apologise for the noise. Obviously, there's a lot of fucking noise, mainly because of the pissing dogs, which
Yeah,
I just
the
want to
dogs.
shoot in the face. I don't give a shit about animal cruelty right now. They're doing my pissing head in.
Wait.
The dogs are freaking annoying me right now. And everything else, it's too fucking noisy. I can't deal with it on a daily basis. So yeah, question. That's correct. It was Liverpool, guys. Well done. I've been to the cavern. Have you really? Question 8. Okay, question 8. Which of the 4 Beatles has Liverpool? Which of the 4 Beatles has Liverpool Airport named after? Which of the 4 Beatles has Liverpool Airport been named after? Is it A, John Lennon, B, Paul McCartney, C, Ringo Starr, or D? Yes, animals can be cruel when they are barking and won't stop. Tell me about it, Dan. I'll tell you what, mate, it's freaking daily. I can't be doing with it. It's not just through the day, it's through the fucking night and hours. Honestly. It's damn sight annoying. Barking all day, barking all night. It really fucks your mental health up, it really does. Just hearing fucking dogs bark 24 hours a day. They bark at anything like a piece of fucking leaf blowing past, they just bark, and then when one barks, everyone barks. So, LSK and Dan, yes, it's John Lennon Airport. So, you need to write down, because I forgot the LSK and Dan.
Okay.
And LSK and Dan again.
Okay.
Yes, it's John Lennon Airport, guys.
So, 2.
Question 9. Yeah, 2 weeks. Question 9. I was born and raised in Liverpool. I was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 1987 and into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994. I was born in 1940 and my mother's name is Julia. Which Beatle am I? I was born and raised in Liverpool. I was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 1987
So, what's that?
and into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1944. I was born in 1940 and my mother's name is Julia. Which Beatle am I? And I fucked up because I didn't fucking write that down.
Okay.
Shit, now.
Go ahead
See,
and go.
this is what I'm saying. My head's fucking mad. I don't even know what the freaking actual answer is that on there.
Where is it?
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Yeah, I've been rushing around so
Second. Let me see the thing. Hold on, guys.
What number are we on? Question 9. So the correct answer is John Lennon, and it's Bill and LSK. Yeah, Bill and LSK, well done, guys. Yeah, John Lennon. Sorry about that, guys, I fucked up on that one. It's because I was rushing around, guys, trying to get it all sorted and everything like that. I fucked up on that one. Normally I have time to run through like afterwards, but I didn't because I needed to get the applications done and that after this.
So what question is that now?
So question 10 now.
Question 10.
Last one before 5-minute break, guys. Which Beatles' first name is really James? Which Beatles' first name is really James? Is it A. Ringo, B. Paul, C. George, or D. John?
John Lennon. Who sing the Imagine? John Lennon, right?
A.
Imagine.
Imagine?
Yeah, Imagine.
Imagine what?
The song.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really listen to it. So it's Bill and LSK. Yes, Paul.
LSK.
Paul McCartney is really James McCartney.
Yeah.
So 5-minute break, guys, and then we'll be going into the template nights.
Templates night, guys.
Trying to get everything done. It's like there's not enough time in a day to get everything done.
Because you're waking up at late, guys.
Yeah, because I'm up all bloody night
If
doing other
I
shit. This is
didn't
what I'm saying.
wake you up, you cannot do nothing. You have nothing
I
done
know.
today. Because guys, I was busy
But
this
this is
morning
the thing, guys.
running
It's
around
like, yeah,
and things,
I
and
do sleep
I
in
gotta
through
have
the
to
day.
wake him up and say, hey, you're gonna have to do these things because it's today.
And then people
Oh, yeah.
can say, oh yeah, well that's why you're not getting anything done. No, it's not the case. I'm up all fucking night.
Up all night, guys. It's just
researching
like I just don't
applying
understand
and looking
it.
for housing and looking for jobs. And so if I didn't do that, you know, I won't be getting no freaking sleep. So I need to sleep at some point. You know what I mean? So I'm at it all day. I'm at
The
it all
thing is,
bloody
guys,
night.
if I didn't wake him up, I don't think there's a trivia today. And that thing in the
There wouldn't have
police,
been.
I don't think it's
It
gonna.
wouldn't have been because yesterday I was
I've been
searching for
waking up him
everything,
really.
waiting
Really.
for see what addresses I can use for the hotel, as you all know. And
Did you get that? What
well,
did
I
Mark
need
send
to
it
I need
you?
to go onto the thing and do the forms, aren't I? So I just
Oh.
need to fill in.
See, there's another
what they
thing,
say.
guys. So I
there's
just
another thing
wake
as well,
him up
yeah.
a lot of things, and I said every day, hey, I know, you know, what time this and that early, but obviously
Even if I didn't sleep in all day, there's still not enough time in there for me
because
to do everything.
I really wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, especially tomorrow because it's a garbage day again. So I'm gonna wake up early, like 4:30 in the morning because I'm gonna have to do all the garbage needs to be like all this garbage needs to be gone.
I mean, you can
So-
just imagine if we carried on doing it on a daily thing. It
Yeah.
wouldn't have been happening, guys. Put it
So-
that way. I would have not
So
been
tomorrow,
doing it.
guys, I have to wake up 4:30 to 5 o'clock because
Gonna
for being,
bomb at the Templar stuff.
we're being
Well, have you been
a,
studying, Dan? You've been studying,
probably.
Lee? Right, do you want another coffee?
Yeah, maybe because
Got another
I
bowl.
didn't get it that right. Tastes really horrible. It does.
Oh.
So tomorrow I'm gonna have to wake up early at 5 o'clock. So I make sure all the cat poop, all these things needs to be scooped, all these things, all the garbage upstairs, downstairs, you know, wiping out. Oh, because I don't want to have this garbage lying around, you know. So it comes to every Thursday, guys. There is a big truck. There's no garbage inside. Look at it up, all this rotten shit or whatever. Upstairs, downstairs, even a small amount of boxes or whatever. So in front especially, I just have to be cleaning there, dog poop, everything. So by around by 5 o'clock, 6, 7, after 8 o'clock, it's all done. It's all clean because I already scrubbing the rugs, cleaning inside, all those things. I'll be relaxed after 3 hours, guys, and all finished. And I sit here in the sofa and playing all the animals. So that's what I do every day, guys. It's like I wanted to be busy myself every day, you know, because it feels bored if you can't do nothing. I might as well you do things that you know hours, you know, time passing by and you didn't even know it's lunchtime. So when it comes to 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I have to think what's for lunch, you know. So another thing, so I relax for 2 hours after all this mess. After 2 hours, I have to go inside and then I have to clean and then look for lunch. You know. So my kid's gonna wake up around after, and then after that, I'm gonna ask them, what do you want guys for lunch? Sometimes because of my kids, oh whatever. And then I cook sardines, sardines with noodles. Just I cook that's an easy way to cook. And sometimes there's vegetable passing by in front of our house, and then I pick that sometimes with the long beans, or sometimes it's potatoes. I can put something like, example, like ground pork with that, those kind of things. So I'm thinking a lot of things every day. So I'm kind of busy, to be honest. And that's one of the reasons is always say, can you sit? Because I said, no, I can't. Because I do a lot of things running around in this house. Ano yun? Oh. Sorry mo na? Sige, wait 1 second guys. May mga bote pa ba doon? Wala na. Lagyan mo to ng downy. So busy guys. So yeah, every day like that. It's like I would like to just, I don't know, when I sit, to be honest, it makes me bored, just I need to do something. If I sit here and I'm thinking a lot of things and I have to go upstairs and organize the clothes, and then maybe the kids' clothes, I will, organize them, because every time I say, hey, I don't want to see the clothes laying in the bed. I want to put in, I want them to put in your cabinet, so do it right now. If they don't, and then I keep mouthing and whatever, I have to do it my own, because sometimes they forgot. So I was like, oh, okay, alright, I'll do it then. Because I don't like to see if there's a mess inside of the house. Especially in the table, there's a lot of things I need to take them away. So I wanted the house is always gonna be neat, I know, it's like but sometimes they are. You know what they say to me? It's funny. Mama, you know what they say? Mama, you need to rest. That's what they do. It's like, just a minute, just like wait. Because I told him, you always want to say wait, So I would like to take care right now and get it done. So just do it. If you don't, then I'll do it. It's because I really don't like to see those mess. So when you come to my room, I wanted the bed after we get up, it needs to be organized after. So when you get in the bed later, when you go to sleep, it's nice again. So it feels great when you do that. It's a habit, like, because I'm always teaching them. What if you got a visitors right away and you want to see go upstairs and there's a lot of mess over there? It's embarrassing, you know what I mean? So if you go inside the house and your house stinky because full of animals and stuff like that, so what the neighbors or friends or visitors, they're gonna tell you, these people are nasty people, you know what I mean? So I have known that with this neighbor here and this neighbor there, because it's so nasty, to be honest, and stinky. And I don't like stinky. I wanted to smell fresh. That's why a lot of neighbor here, guys, they always ask me, what is your secret why your house is not stinks? Because you got a lot of animals. I said, well, you need to clean it every day. That's my answer. And they said, why? Because if you want the house smells good and all over your house and front and inside, that's what you're gonna do. Oh, okay, because a lot of people, they said, our neighborhood is nasty. Fuckers. They said, I can smell their dogs stinking really bad. They never just shower them for how many months? I said, yeah. Never just shower them for how many months? I said, yeah. The dog here, we shower that every goddamn 3 times a week. 4 times a week. And then when I shower them, there's 3 kinds of things I'm using to make them smell good. That's how I wanted to. This today I showered them.
Products.
I wash them again. So I was like, because it feels to me like cleanliness is always very important. You know, cleanliness is very important. This it feels good. Tastes good. Now it's cold, not hot. It's been how many? It's been how many hours that laying over there? And that's why.
Since 10 this morning, I think.
Yeah. So, okay, let's go back to the trivia now.
Yeah, I think I'm right.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, from the head. Lovely doubly. Look at that.
Your son
Looks
over there.
after me. Son! Son! Arsehole. Looking away from me. Alright, shut up, Dad. Not
Tired
interested.
right now.
I've been trying to shag all morning, so I'm tired now. Don't want you shouting in my freaking lug hole. Well, get over it, shitbag.
No, she been knocking the door this morning.
Huh?
She forgot to get it inside. She did not. He been knocking like.
Uh.
"Meow, meow." It's like, oh no, it's too late now. Where have you been?
He's an arsehole. He only comes to bed when he wants to. It's like a teen.
Baby, love mama,
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
That is probably the best one I've made.
I told you.
Right. If everyone's ready, put thumbs up in chat, guys, and we'll crack straight into it.
Look at that bug. Miss Mama. Mama.
Yeah, some more though, because I drank this.
I miss
years.
Mama. Baby.
Right. Question 1 then.
Question
Knights
one.
Templar or Templar
Ha.
Knights.
It's gonna be who requested Bill?
Yeah.
Ah, Templar.
So, question 1. In which year was the order founded? In which year was the order founded? Was it A, 1125, B, 1110, C, 1118, or D, 1109? Was it A, 1125, B, 1110, C, 1118, or D, 1109? Is it just me and you, Bill?
No, Dan is there too.
There isn't 1119 LSK, but
LSK.
nice try. So I'll say them again just in case. A, 1125, B, 1110, C, 1118, or D, 1109. But Bill and LSK got it first, so yes, it's C, 1118. I know he was licking that yesterday, just trying to make that feel better.
No,
So,
Bill.
well done, Bill and LSK. Yes, it was 1118 when the order got founded. So, question 2.
Beautiful.
What was the original purpose of the Knights Templar? What was the original purpose of the Knights Templar? Was it A, protection of the Pope? C, private army of the kings of France?
You just like it.
Or D, mercenaries?
You have to do it again because you just like when you do number 3.
So is it
Okay.
A, protection of the Pope, B, protection of the trade routes and pilgrims, C, private army of the kings of France, or D, mercenaries? So Bill and Dan,
Wow.
got it
Dan
then?
and Bill.
protection of trade routes and pilgrims, yes. Question 3.
3.
The Templars started life as part of which religious order? The Templars started life as part of which religious order? Is it A, Jesuit, Jesuit, B, Livonian, C, Benedictine, or D, Franciscan?
Oh no, I'll do it. Okay. Question 3, guys. The Templars started life as part of which religious order? A. Jesuit.
Jesuit.
Jesuit. B. Livonian.
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 Yeah.
C. Benedictine. C. Or D. Franciscan. D.
Franciscan.
Yes. Jesuit.
So I've got one correct answer. LSK goes Catholic. So I've got one correct answer.
One correct answer, guys.
Oh, it's so smooth, right?
Yeah, it tastes real good. Earlier it's like horrible.
Because normally I put the powder in and then the water, but this time I put the water and then the powder and then mixed it.
Horrible.
So I've learned.
You'll learn.
Because I am the English god of making iced coffee.
You'll learn. You get it.
Answer so far, guys. One correct answer. And I can't say who it is because that's
Yes,
not fair.
that's not fair.
But what I can do is count from 10. But that's no need because Dan and LSK's just done it. It was C,
It was C.
which was
It was
Benedictine.
Benedictine.
Benedictine. Oi, get your arse off the mouse.
That was
You're not doing an on-chore.
That is LSKN.
No. So, guess, see?
Guess.
You never know.
Yes. But at least, guys, we'll know something that we didn't even know. We'll know something that we didn't even know.
Exactly. Question 4. After the fall of Jerusalem in the late 13th century, to which island did the Knights Templar withdraw? After the fall of Jerusalem in the late 13th century, to which island did the Knights Templar withdraw? Is it A, Rhodes, B, Crete, C, Malta, or D, Cyprus?
Cyprus. We call that Cyprus.
Yeah, I call it Cyprus as well. I just want to take
Cyprus.
Cyprus, that sunny kid, do.
Dun da da dun 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 da da dun
Dun dun dun dun dun dun
da da da. Where'd you put the empty bottle? Over there? I'm gonna
what?
take the empty gallon.
Got one correct answer. Yeah, it's in the middle over there.
I'm gonna call that guy. So
QR. You're into QR, Bill. But nice try.
Q1.
Quick
Yeah.
reaction force.
Yeah, let me
QRF. Dun 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 dun. Don't hear question. So you mean repeat question. Okay, dokie. After the fall of Jerusalem in the late 13th century.
A. Rhodes. B. Crete. C. Malta. And D. Cyprus.
Cyprus.
I'm telling you.
Did you get it now, Bill? Did you get it, kid?
Bill. Hello, police application for thank you for your recent application to become a police person. Cumbria
Constable.
Cumbria
We
Constabulary.
confirm that we've received
Your completed application. We will be in touch once we have assist. It's due to the high level of application. This may take some time. A year ago, please note that if you advise on us.
Broken. It's broken. Jesus Christ. After the fall of Jerusalem in the late 13th century, to which island did the Knights Templar withdraw? Is it A, Rhodes, B, Crete, C, Malta, or D, Cyprus? Is that better, guys? Okay, so we got Bill from before, even though he couldn't hear me. He got it right earlier on, and Dan. It was D.
It was
Heard
D.
it all the time, that time.
Cyprus.
Good. It was Cyprus.
Question 4.
Question 5.
Oh, question 5. Sorry about that, guys.
I'm going to read you the same answer out.
Question 5.
Question 5.
Which king of France decided that the order had become too powerful and moved to destroy it? Which king of France decided that the order had become too powerful and moved to destroy it? Go ahead.
Was it A? C, King Philip the Fair, or D, King Henry the First? So was it A, King Louis II, B, King Charles the Bald, C, King Philip the Fair, or D, King Henry the First? D, King Henry the First.
Oh. 7 ways. Welcome,
7
King
ways.
Louis
Get 7 ways written down, Bubble.
King Louis the Seven. The 7.
Is that 7?
Yeah.
Don't know my Roman numerals.
5 is
Unless
the
I'm
B
looking
is
at a
5,
clock.
and then the 2 is 1. So 7 ways to love.
So we've got Dan and LSK with King Philip the Fair. Yes, it was King Philip the Fair.
Good morning to ya, 7 ways. Welcome to the chat.
So, good morning. It's time to get up late. Good morning to you.
So question
6.
6.
What happened to the last Grand Master of the Order, Jacques de Molay? What happened to the last Grand Master of the Order, Jacques de Molay? Is it A, burnt at the stake, B, exiled, C, beheaded, or D, life imprisonment? Was it A, burnt at the stake, B, exiled, C, beheaded, or D, life
7
imprisonment?
ways. You're late because we've been waiting for about 30 minutes. You should have come pretty soon. By
Didn't
then.
seem very fair to me. So that's Bill and Dan with a
Bill
yes.
and Dan.
He was burnt at the stake.
Rex, tapos na.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Well done.
So, question 7.
777.
The Knights Templar are not... I'll say it all again, because it buffered. The Knights Templar are not genuinely associated with England. although they did held large grants of land there, where in Essex is there in a fine example of their buildings. The Knights Templar are not generally associated with England, although they have held large grants of land there. Where in Essex is there a fine example of their buildings? Is it A. Layer Marnay Tower, B. Stansted Mount Fichet, C. Audley End House, or D. Cressing Temple Barns? So is it A. Layer Marnay Tower, B. Stansted Mount Fichet, or C. Audley End House, or D. Cressing Temple Barns?
So,
Luton Airport is not one of the answers, but good try for going. Luton Airport. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, LSK and Dan.
LSK and
Very
Dan.
well done. It was Cressing Temple Barns. You kind of probably would have got that with it saying temple. For some reason, when you say temple, you automatically think of the Knights Templar.
Bill,
Temple,
you're late.
you know.
Yeah, Bill's supposed to have that.
So, yeah, you kind of think of that. So,
Yeah. Question 8.
question 8.
By the early 1500s, the Templars had joined the Knight Hospitallers when they were forced out of Rhodes. Where they go? Oh, go ahead.
Do you want me to say the question again?
By the early 1500s, the Templars had joined the Knight Hospitallers when they were forced out of Rhodes. Where did they go?
Is it A. Malta, B. Crete, C. Cyprus, or D. Sicily?
Sicily. Sicily. No.
Everyone's going for Cyprus again because they thought it's freaking answer as last time. It's not Cyprus, guys. It's not Cyprus. I'll give
It's
you that
all
one.
of
It's
the
not
kings.
Cyprus.
Oh.
So there's a little clue. It's not C, so because it's not Cyprus, guys. It's not Cyprus, so it's not C. Okay? So there's a little clue for you. So it can only be one of the other three. So it's not Cyprus.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, so stop saying C because it's not C. It's not Cyprus, okay?
Or Cyprus.
Yeah, it's
Cyprus.
Not Cyprus.
And da-da-dam, there.
So we've got one correct answer.
One correct. Oh, they know already, but the student has said.
It's not Cyprus.
There, there too. I told you.
There we go, so it's Bill.
And LSK.
Yay! Bill and LSK. I'm 12 years
It says,
old.
I visa for their holes.
He beats up by their holidays. Partying out.
So
Yes,
question
it
9.
was Sicily, yeah? So, question 9. In 1792, who seized the assets of the Knights Hospitaller Order in France? In 1792, who seized the assets of the Knights Hospitaller Order in France? Was it A, the Duke of Wellington, B, King Louis, whatever that number is, it's an XIV.
King Louis the 14.
14.
The 14.
Was it C, the Revolutionary Government?
The
or
revolutionary government.
D, Napoleon Bonaparte?
Yes.
So, is it A,
Duke of Wellington,
B,
King Louis the 14,
C
The revolutionary government,
or D?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Not Bonaparte.
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 So
Everybody goes to the
everyone
D.
goes.
Everybody's go to D. It's gonna be
Let's go for the D. Ooh. Ah. We know we go for the D. And if you did, you got it wrong because it was C. Ha!
Ah!
And the people who got that was, oh shit, only one person. I thought two people said it.
Holy
But 7
fuck.
ways said it
I'm
twice.
just gonna say it. Why did you say
Jesus
it?
Christ, 7 ways.
You did it twice in 7 ways.
Oh well. If not, if someone else puts the wrong answer now, it's gonna be a killer. Oh, there you go.
LSK.
So 7 ways got it, and then LSK did it because I know that trick now, guys. So you don't keep trying it because I know how to pick it up now. So, question 10.
10. Okay.
10 to 10.
In 1834, where did the Knights establish a new
Headquarters.
headquarters?
Is it A, Berlin, B, Paris, C, Rome, or D, Vienna? What the fuck? That's not a baby. And if it is, I'll fucking get it done at social services.
What is this?
I don't know, apples and shit. So, is it A, Berlin, B, Paris, C, Rome, or D, Vienna?
Patay niyo ilaw dyan, double.
Yeah, you are 7 ways causing trouble. How dare you?
Is that question 10?
Got 1 correct answer, and I'm not giving it away this time, so don't even try it.
Daddy.
I weren't even there, right?
Daddy.
Inina Jones would never lie to me. So 7 ways and LSK. Yes, it was Rome. In the Colosseum.
So
In the dungeons of the Colosseum.
is that LSKN?
Where they all had massive orgies like the Roman Empire.
LSKN who?
7 ways.
7 ways.
Indiana
Wow.
Jones.
7 ways. So break time. Break time.
Break time, then it's 60s music.
6
Oh, I've learned something this morning. I learn something every day when I'm trying to do this freaking trivia.
Every time.
It just doesn't seem to stick to my head. Dum, 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 dum,
Ano
dum.
nang sinampayan? Wala na si Junyo
So yeah, big well done to all who's played up to yet. You've done extremely well. You should be damn proud of yourselves.
We're gonna have to go there now.
We got
Then maybe there's
no
Winston.
blue. We bought 2 packs
No, we
yesterday.
didn't. That was like the
It was.
but it was the
Or did you only get 1? You definitely got a blue. I know that.
There's no blue.
Because you got Delaware lights,
no.
a rim of red,
No, like
1 fortune, yeah, and 2 blues.
it's black. I got black.
Dalawa.
Dalawa.
Delaware isa.
Sunod na yung puti. Ito na.
Cutler,
Sama mo na yan na-rinse ko na yan oo. May downy pa.
quadruple.
Then lahatin mo na yan. May, ayun na
That
yung
should be a
powder
good
dyan yung
one.
Ariel dalawang.
Guys, what's number 1 in Tagalog?
Ha?
Let's see if anyone knows.
Yes, you're gonna have to do the trivia. Huh? Wait.
Dalawang kanya.
What's number 1 in Tagalog, guys? Come on.
Ano nga ito?
Did bad on that part. Disgusted with myself. Yeah, calling yourself a Templar Knight Paranormal? Really? Uno? Nah. No, 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 no. Numero 1. Hindi. Hindi, 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 Hindi. Walla, 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 walla. Does anyone know what it is? It's Isa. Isa is 1. Isa is 1. Correct, Dan. Dalawa is 2. Dalawa, 2. Kutlo is 3. Kutlo is 3. How do you say 4 again?
Apat.
That's the one. Abat.
Apat.
Apat is 4. Apat is 4. And I don't know anymore. I can only count 1 to 4 in Tagalog.
Anim. 6.
Who?
Lima.
Lima.
Lima is
5.
5.
Lima.
Lima.
Lima is 5.
Anim.
Anim.
So it's Isa, Dalawa,
Tatlo,
Kutlo,
apat, lima,
Lima,
Anim.
Anim,
Pito.
Dito.
Pito.
Tipo, who?
Sampu. Sa. Sampu.
Sampu. So yeah, like I'll remember that. I only need to know up to 3 or 4, maybe. Give or take. Delaware is a state in the USA. Yes, it is. You are right, my sunshine. Sure, that will come in handy someday. You never know, my friends. You'll never know. Hindi means no. I used to know what up and down is. What's up and down again?
Baba, taas.
That's the one. What is it again?
Baba is down.
Baba is down.
Baba.
Up is taas.
That's it. Baba. Tas.
Taas.
Taas. Taas. Baba.
Boom, boom.
I learnt them two. Not long after getting here, to be honest. So yeah, I kind of remembered it, but I totally forgot it because you don't really use up or down unless you're boobies and ass. I know, how rude does it sound? Baba being booby and ta-ass is ass. Ass is up. Baba down, boobies is down, and ta-ass is up.
Yes.
So it's like you're in doggy style like that. And the boobies are down and the ass is up. You dirty bastards, all of you. Tell you. You always have to make rude in languages, you lot, don't you? Should be ashamed of yourselves.
Huh? Mag?
You're gonna get me told off, you lot.
No?
Bada bag boom.
Oo nga na,
dear.
nahawakan ko ng kanap, tinuskus ko kaya yan, ginusot ko.
So, is everyone ready for round 3, the last round before we go to the other questions? You love it, Tom? Oh dear, it's a laugh, innit? The Fifth Element, brilliant movie. Okay, so question 1. Thing and went, ta-da! What is it?
Tan-tararan.
No, when you, I don't know, when something happens, you go, da-da-da! Or something, pa-dang! Or something like that.
Ding, like that.
No, you don't go ding, do you?
What is it?
I don't know.
I did?
Yeah, you randomly come out and say it. Like, when the freaking cat jumps out and goes there or something falls there, you're like, pa-dang! Like that. Or something.
I don't know. Hala, like that?
No, not hala.
What is it? Tan-tararan, like that?
No. You do
What
it
is-
differently. I'll
what
tell
is
you
it?
it when you next do it.
Jesus Christ.
She's not a microwave. Exactly, you're not a microwave.
What is it, man?
I don't know, you go like, ba-dong, like that, or something like that.
I don't know. I
So
have
funny
no
when she
idea.
does it, I can't think what it is.
What is it? I should a man, like that?
No.
Oh no.
It's like da da da. I don't know. Fucking, I can't remember.
Oh, like Daddy.
Badonk.
What is it? I don't know. I have no idea.
Right, you'll do it again, and I'll say that's it. So right, question 1.
All this underwear.
We've got knickers coming through. Move away, the
Yeah,
knickers
like
are coming
that.
through. So, 60s music. Question 1. Which song gave Elvis Presley his first US #1 in the 60s? Which song gave Elvis Presley his first US #1 of the 60s? Is it A, Stuck on You, B, A Big Hunk o' Love, or C, It's Now or Never?
It's now and never.
So yeah, there's only A, B or C on these questions, guys. There's nothing like a hound dog, dying every day. Dun, 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 dun. Good song, that.
It's like the song. It's now and never. I'll hold you tight.
So we've got 1 correct answer, 2 correct answer.
That
It
is
is done
and
and 7 ways.
7 ways.
Okay.
Firstly, yeah.
Gotta go, I'm sorry. Really? You're on the last 10. You could be winning.
Oh.
You actually could be winning.
Yeah.
Are you sure you have to go?
Yeah, I realized that afterwards.
You
You go in right
so
now.
did you write down the correct
Yes.
answers?
I
Yeah.
did.
Dan and 7 ways.
Mhm.
Right. Question 2.
2. Who scored? Who scored the 1961 US #1 hit Big Bad John?
Big Bad John.
Who scored the 1961 US?
Who scored the 1961 US #1 hit Big Bad John? Was it A, Bobby Vinton, B, Jimmy Dean, or C, Ricky Nelson?
Nelson.
Oh. How's me Elvis look?
One correct answer. Ricky.
Hold on. Bada. Is that Bada?
Badam,
Yeah, that
badam,
one. Badam. When freaking cat falls off or something, you go badam.
badam.
Yeah. But you say it in a weird, like a funny voice. So
That is
7 ways and Dan. Yes, 7 ways and Dan with Jimmy Dean.
Dan.
Jimmy Dean. Question 3.
3.
Which song gave the Beatles their first US #1 hit? Which song gave the Beatles their first US #1 hit? Was it A, She Loves You, B, From Me to You, or C, I Want to Hold Your Hand?
Love the sausage, Lul.
So, is it A, She Loves You, B, From Me to You, or C, I Want to Hold Your Hand?
I want to hold your hand. Question 3.
And we've only got one little question correct. He loves you, yeah. Oh, I've only got one correct answer, guys. 7 ways. Where are you getting D from? We've not even got a D.
He loves you.
It's only
yeah,
A to C, these
yeah,
questions.
Yeah, that's what the song is. Am I right? That's like this. She loves you, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think. I wanna
So,
hold your
Dan
hand.
and 7 Ways. I want to hold your hand.
Yes.
Yarp.
Where's Bill?
I want to hold your hand. So, question 4.
Question 4.
Who scored the US #1 hit Ragdoll in 1964?
64.
Who scored the US #1 hit Ragdoll in 1964?
Wow,
Was
bunches.
it A, the Shangri-Las, B, the Four Seasons, or C, Gary Lewis and the Playboys?
So,
So 7 Ways and Bill, straight
7
away.
Ways
Yes,
and
the Four
Bill.
Seasons. 7 Ways knows his 60s.
wow, can't believe this.
Question 5.
7 Ways and Bill.
Oh. Who scored the 1966 US #1 hit 96 Tears? Who scored the 1966 US #1 hit 96 Tears? Is it A, the Trogs, B, the Loving Spoonful, or C, question mark and the Mysterians? Swinging, baby.
Oh no.
Answer. One correct answer. Dan's gone for D, so that's nothing. Oh, behave, darlings. I behave, darling. Austin Powers, I love that film. So yeah, I behave. Fucking love that film. Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah,
Question
7
5.
Ways and Dan goes for C, which is question mark and the Mysterians. Yes. Question 6.
Question 6.
Which film featured the Simon and Garfunkel 1968 #1 hit Mrs. Robinson? Which film situated the Simon and Garfunkel 1968 #1 hit Mrs. Robinson? Is it A, The Graduate, the B, The Odd Couple, or C, Rosemary's Baby?
Ah.
Oh, Mrs. Robinson. So that's Bill and 7 Ways.
7 Ways and Bill.
Yes, it was The Graduate.
The Graduate.
Question 7.
7.
Which British group became the first to top the US single charts? Which British group became the first to top the US singles charts? Was it A, the Beatles, B, the Tornadoes, or C, the Animals?
The Animals. The animals, the carabao, the barbecue.
Cause it don't wanna get a leg on the
You gotta have a
barbecue
barbecue.
and get eaten and shut out of their arse.
So, dun 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 dun. So, who's
No one's got it
the-
yet, guys.
The Tornadoes. So, who is this?
So who do you think it is, guys? A, B, or C? We've got one correct
One
answer.
correct.
One correct answer. One correct answer.
Everybody don't know.
So there you go. Seven Ways and Bill.
Bill.
Yes, it was the Tornadoes. Tornadoes. Don't know why I just did that then, but it was funny at the time in my head. Question 8. What was the biggest selling album in the UK during 1965, 1966 and 1968? What was the biggest selling album in the UK during 1965, 1966 and 1968? Is it A, Beatles for Sale, B, The Sound of Music soundtrack, or C, The Freewheeling Bob Dylan?
Dylan.
Yeah, A, B or C, guys.
Question 8. 888. 888.
I don't think Bill knows, he's just copying. Oh, Bill, you're funny kid.
Dun. Nobody's right yet. Got to be the Beatles. Bam, ba, bam, one
Not
correct
necessarily.
answer.
Not necessarily Seven Ways to Love.
So, one correct answer.
Yeah, we got one correct answer. One. And we go for the countdown, which is in...
1,
Oh, count down, not count
Oh.
up.
10, 9, 8,
Baba! Baba!
7, 3, 2, and 2, and 1.
Yeah! And Bill got that one.
Man.
It was The Sound of Music. Dan, you just came in just after number 1, so I can't give you the point, unfortunately.
Yes.
Sorry, my friend. But yes, Bill, The Sound of Music. So, question 9.
Question 9.
Who had a 6-week run at number 1 on the UK album charts in 1968 with Ogden's Nut Gone Flake?
Not
Who had a 6-week run at number 1 on the UK album charts in 1968 with Ogden's Nut Gone Flake? Was it A, Cream, B, The Small Faces, or C, Jethro Tull? Yeah, 7 Ways, believe it or not, it was, yeah. So is it A, Cream, B, The Small Faces, or C, Jethro Tull?
Amen.
So there's 7 Ways and Dan with The Small
7 ways
Faces.
and done.
Correct. Question
Answer.
10.
Question 10.
On which 60s Rolling Stones number 1 album would you find Gimme Shelter? On which 60s Rolling Stones number 1 album would you find Gimme Shelter? Is it A, Their Satanic Majesty's Request, B, Beggar's Banquet, or C, Let It Bleed?
Let it be.
So is it A, Their Satanic Majesty's Request, B, Beggar's Banquet, or C, Let It Bleed?
Let it be.
We've got one. So there we go, 7 Ways and Dan. Yes, it was on Let It Bleed. So guys, we're at that point again with the bonuses round.
Bonus round.
Bonus round. So, do you want to play on with a bonus round to win 10 extra points? Or do you just want to know the scores? So, these next 2 questions are about the channels.
About the
Dun,
channel.
dun, dun. Remember guys, it's your first answer I'll be taking. I can only accept your first answer. No other answer is coming in. Okie dokie, I have no choice from 7 Ways.
Okay.
Templar, Bill says go, 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 and Dan goes pointing the finger. So, yes. That's fuck it, laugh out loud.
Alright.
So, question. On the joint channel, so this one, on the video, Indian washing his veggies in sewer water, what was the colour of the guy's t-shirt who was first filmed throwing the veg out of the cart? So I'll say it again. On the joint channel, on the video, Indian washing his veggies in sewer water. What was the colour of the guy's t-shirt who was first filmed throwing the veg out of the cart? Was it A? Guys, don't bloody answer yet, otherwise you'll be out. A, red. B, blue. C, white. Or D, yellow.
Everybody's go fight, 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 fight. They're going to the white.
Answer now, guys.
Oh no.
Okay, 7 Ways, you're out. Wrong answer.
Wow.
Wrong answer.
Nobody's
You got to
correct.
think about it, guys. You only get one answer. So Bill is the only one left.
They said white too.
No, I said start from when they said that.
Oh.
So, yeah.
You gotta have to watch
He's
it.
going to be watching it now. I need to remember
watch
himself.
it.
I know Dan's watched it, and I know Bill's watched it because they've commented,
You don't remember.
but they don't remember. No, so I bet it's going through it now.
I give you. Do you want me to give you a hint?
Ah, come on, I have delayed titty net.
Do you
Oh, you
want to
should have
give
bloody
me?
watched it. It's been up 24
Do
hours.
you want a hint? Do you want to be a clue?
I'm not a Jedi Knight, so I don't remember stuff like
All right,
that.
I will give you a clue right now, guys.
QR, what's the letters? Where are the letters? What? Repeat question.
Okay, repeat question.
Repeating question is, on the joint channel, on the video, Indian washing his veggies in sewer water, what was the colour of the guy's t-shirt who was first filmed throwing the veg out of the cart?
Is it A, red, B,
Full slacks.
blue, C, white, or D,
Yellow.
like this, yellow.
Just no patterns on it. Yellow.
Yellow. Color, yellow.
So what do you think, Bill? Oh, there he goes with D. Yes, it was yellow, my friend.
Yellow bill.
See, that's why you got to take your time, guys. And if you need to look over the video, go and look it
How
over.
many points this is?
10. So don't answer the question straight away. You only get that one chance, guys.
gonna have to finish
one
the-
bloody chance.
Yeah, finish the thing before.
This is not the question we was looking for. Well, unlucky, because it was the question you got given. So, I'll be generous. Instead of 5 points, you can win another 10 points. Okay, but again, right guys, take your bloody time answering it, right, and think, because it's your only answer you get given is the only answer we're going to be taking. Okay, so, question is, on the Mrs. channel, the Dragon Lady Philippines, I'll say it all again, on the Mrs. channel, the Dragon Lady Philippines, on the top 10 phobia video, what was number 4 on the list? Was it A, trypanophobia, which is the fear of needles?
The fear of needles.
B, social phobia, fear of being around crowds and socialising. C, aerophobia, fear of flying. Or D, astrophobia, fear of lightning and thunder.
Where is your answer then?
Stop, stop. I'll do that. So think about it. If you need to go and watch it, quickly go over and have a look. Because like I said, guys, your first answer is the only answer you're going to be given. Looks like Bill's already answered. He seems very confident.
Oh, Bill. Oh, Bill.
So there we go. Dan's got it. Needles.
Needles.
Trypanophobia.
Is that the one that I just did mine?
What?
What was that for? My video. What did I do the entire for?
You didn't do any. It's my old video.
Oh.
On your channel the other day.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Dan's just got 10 points. He was the quickest. And we only accept the quickest on the last 2 remaining videos. Questions, sorry.
I thought it was like 5 of
So
that.
yeah, trypanophobia is the fear of needles. So, well done. So, let me calculate the scores and we'll be back with you shortly.
Shortly. We have the winner right now. We have the winner right now. But it's not big. Oh no. Ilan ito dyan? Dyan?
Very, very close. Very, very close indeed.
We shall see!
To literally a fucking hairline. Hang on guys, got something in my eye. There we go, got it. Bastard. Right. So,
The winner is
from
tan-ta-da-dan!
8th place down to 5th place is all joint because they've all got 0 points
Zero
because
points.
they didn't
They
want
don't
to
wanna
play,
participate,
which was
or-
Heaven, Bug, Cheryl and Pico Fotter. They didn't bother. I don't think they've stuck around either.
Yeah.
So we'll ignore that and we'll go straight to fourth place. So, in fourth place is 7 Ways with 11 points.
11 points, yay,
At least not
congratulations.
0 today.
11 points.
11
That's
points
really
is
cute.
7 Ways. In third place was LSK,
LSK
with 15
15
points.
points. She
Too
almost
bad
got
they
it.
disappeared because she was doing really well.
Well.
Second place.
Buffering, says buffering.
Oh. So it's between Dan and Bill. Who's going to take the leader? Or has it stayed the same? Dun dun dun. Buffering. Second place is Bill with 25 points. So first place is Dan once again. Oh no. Yeah, because it was Bill. So Dan's just taken the crown again
Buffering a lot.
off Bill, only by 1 point because Dan scored 26 while Bill got 25. So his skin of his teeth won the crown for today's trivia. Dan, aka Punches Couches. So well done, Dan. Well done, well done, well done, well done.
It's done.
Well done, well done, well done, well done. There you go, kid. Round of emojis for you.
Congratulations.
Last round of applause. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! So yeah, well done, Danny. Daniel,
Everybody, you guys,
Daniel,
I'm
Daniel,
so proud of you
Daniel.
because you guys knows all of them. It's just so proud of you guys. Really,
So yeah,
really, really good.
damn needles.
Yes. Very, very
Well,
nice. Yay.
That's why we do it, guys. But will it be about the channels tomorrow?
Yeah.
Or, sorry, not tomorrow, Friday? We don't know. But you'll soon find out when Friday comes and we get to them bonus questions again. Cat 1 prehistory. Cat 1?
Cat 1.
Oh, category 1. Right, okay. Prehistory. Meaning, what do you mean by prehistory? Do you just mean history in the general? In general?
Only the shadow knows.
Do you mean just history in general, Dan?
Cat history. History of, you like documentaries? People didn't do documentaries yet.
No one's done documentaries.
Yeah, they don't want to interesting documentaries, huh?
No,
No,
prehistory.
prehistory.
Okay, I'll look into it.
They look into it.
I have no idea what you mean by prehistory, but I'll look into it. I'll learn myself, you know. So, your second one, anything before written history.
Before written. What does that mean? Before the history hits, or before they write it down. So you're gonna be knows those
Exactly.
first.
How will you know if
It's
it's not
kinda
been
hard.
written down? Dinos
To
to
Nerd
Nathaniel. Ah, right. Okay, I get you now. Okay. Yeah, I can do that because I did a video on one of them. So, question 2.
Paranormal.
Which one you want? Paranormal. So yeah, I can do dinosaurs and Nathaniels and all that.
Of
Definitely.
how they made a human on Earth.
How did they make humans and Earth?
Yeah, how they make human on Earth. Where they start. It's kinda
Well, what
like,
happens, love, is in the
science.
human reaction is that two humans who love each other very, very much, right, end up having sexual intercourse. And when that happens, it's when the pogo stick goes into the dark caverns, right? And then what happens then is a great flood of semen come out, okay? And then what they do then is go woo, 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 woo,
Multiply
woo,
everywhere.
like that. all the way until the home base of called
I'm
the
just-
Egosaurus.
I'm just
Right.
curious where
And then
this-
one of them, right, the ones what don't get eaten by the white blood cells, destroying them, right, because that's what happens. Okay, they end up going to the Egosaurus, and then what happens then is that the sperm's head
multiply.
goes into the Egosaurus, and the tail snaps away. So then it's just the head of the semen, right? And then it forms an embryo, and then after the embryo,
It
it
makes
then goes
baba.
into the heart, because that's the heart is the first thing what forms, and then after that it grows and grows and grows, and that's how a
Alright.
new human being is
All
born.
right.
So come on then,
Alright.
number 2. What topic do you want? Number 2. Number 2 topic.
Number 2, tan tararan.
World War One. Right. Okay.
World War One.
I've got a few questions to ask you because my regiment was formed in World War One, so I can throw some of regimental history into there.
History.
So, category 3. Thanks for the biology. Thanks for the. You're welcome. Seven ways.
Biology.
You are more than welcome, my lad.
You know, I'm learning
Come
a lot
back
of
for more,
things.
lad. Come
Yeah,
back. You
come
know,
back.
I'm more than happy to give biology lessons.
Biology, science,
Sex
and
education per roof. West. What? West theory.
sex education.
Is that what you want? Sex education?
That was
What is the third foot and mouth reg by any chance?
oh, love the story. Fusiliers.
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 Love the story of the Royal Fusiliers.
Fusiliers.
Don't know how it's spelled. Yeah, it's
We'll
alright. It's
figure
it's
it
double
out.
S.
We figured it out.
So yeah, my old regiment was formed in World War One, the Royal Tank Regiment. My regiment was formed in World War One, so I've got quite a few good questions to ask about her. So, go on then, category 3. What do you want for category 3?
Category.
Category.
Category. Wait a second. Yeah.
Wait a second. I'll be right back. So cool, buddy. It is, mate, yeah. Because the tank was never the tank what you think of. It wasn't. It was just a metal box. That's all it was, honestly. But the very first tank. And the very first tank was called Little Willie. And the actual still first ever tank to be made, the Little Willie, is in the Tank Museum in Bovington in the UK with all its bullet holes in it. Got lots of answers for World War One questions. Should I send them? No, I'll be picking them. So what's your last topic, Dan? You've got prehistory, World War One, and what else? Yeah, it looks like a water tank, hence its name. Hence its name, Little Willie. Water tank. Oh, I love the Tank Museum, Bovington's YouTube. There you go. And 90% of the tanks in that museum is my old regiment's. Because we were the very first ones who has tanks. So there you go, Dan. Something else you know now. That's my regiment's. Trying to think of something good. Yeah. 90% of the tanks in there is my old regiment's tanks. Been there, love the Panzer Mark 6 they've got. I know it's good and that, isn't it? good in that. Yeah, I did the Challenger 2 tank course, driving course, when I did the conversion to the Challenger 2, because obviously I already had Cat H, which is track licence, but it was for the Bulldog Armoured Personnel Carrier. Obviously the Challenger 2 is a lot bigger and a lot heavier, so I had to do the conversion, and I did that at the camp next door to it, because that's the phase 2 camp for armoured personnel. Is that the mouse? Is what the mouse? So yeah, the tiger. Yeah, I love the tank museum. I used to go there when we had a little break or something like, because we got in for free if we had the army ID card, which obviously every military personnel does. You got in there for free. Okay, let's do history of tanks. Are you sure? Okie dokie. History of tanks. You're in my specialty now, son. Oh, locked in. Locked in and locked and loaded. Can't remember if they've got a Mark V Panther there. I think they do, to be honest. I think they do. How long ago was it since you went? 7 years. How long ago was it since you went? King Tiger was Mark 7. They've definitely got a Churchill though. Oh, early 90s I think. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, they've definitely got one since then, mate. Bloody hell, a lot's changed inside there since the early 90s, mate. Honest to God, a lot's changed, kid. They've got an Afghan set in there now of what it looked like in Afghanistan with the Afghanistan vehicles, like the Mastiffs and the Jackals and all that. Next trivia brought to you by Guess the Answers. Guys, give me a minute, I'm going for a piss because I need one. So give me 2 minutes, I'll be back in a minute. I need to stretch my arse cheeks out now. Right guys, oh Jesus, my arse is freaking dead. It really is dead to the point where it's actually hurting me. It's that hot there. Did they have any Italian tanks in there? You know, the ones with 1 forward gear and 10 reverse. I think they had a couple, not many, but seriously mate, you need to go back down and have a look because they've got loads more different tanks now. They have got a load of different more. They've got them in sections now, like in countries, in different areas around the museum. But they've done the museum up, mate. You need to go back down and have a look. I mean, I'm talking when I was there, which was last time I was there, like 2011. That was 10 years ago, and they did it all up inside. It looked freaking awesome, mate. No, but some screen door subs from a split. So yeah, you need to go back down and have a look, mate, because like I said, they did all the freaking you know, the tank playground out front where they show you tanks. They did all that up. They spent thousands on it, mate. They've literally done it all up inside. Looks totally different now from when it was. Because I went when I was a kid, like 90s. When I went again when I was doing the tank driving course, which was in 2011, something like that. I think it was a year before I went to Afghan. It was totally changed. Honestly, totally changed. Like I said, they had Afghanistan exhibit, so they put like what looked like trenches, but it was full of sandbags around, and they had the mastiffs and the jackals all lined up in the Afghanistan exhibit. Will do is my when it happens as my old dear lives down it. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, honestly, I really suggest to go. And if you if you Dan and Bill get a chance to go to the UK, I strongly recommend going there. It's Wiltshire. In Bovington, Wiltshire, guys. Honestly, check it out. Honestly, you will not be disappointed inside there. It is fucking awesome. Honest to God. Just realising there are thousands of tanks. Just realise I would for sure go there if I went to the UK. Honestly, Dan, you would not be disappointed, mate. You would fucking love it in there. It's easily done. Spend a full day there, because if you go in the summer, they do they show you the tanks like driving around outside as well. They have like a tank playground, and they do like simulated attacks and stuff like that. Especially with the Challenger 2 and the Challenger 1, and I think they even brought out Shermans and the Tigers, stuff like that. I've seen the simulated attacks on YouTube. Yeah, they literally go right into it. It's really, really good to watch, especially if you're there watch it. It's fucking brilliant, mate, honest to God. You racket it, mate. The Chieftain on YouTube has a great channel. Chieftain is a tank as well. I've seen Thomas the Tank Engine. Does that count? No, it doesn't. The Chieftain is what my dad used to be on. My dad used to be in tanks, and the Chieftain tank is what my dad used to be on. It did.
Basura. Pwede. Pangalan yung mga basura dyan.
Can you imagine a show like Thomas the Train, but with tanks talking with faces and stuff? I know, right? Just imagine that. I'll give you a question now. Alright? I'll give you two questions. It won't be on the next trivia, but I'll give you 2 questions now. Let's see if you know it. Right, so they're about the Challenger 2 tank. Okay. So the Challenger 2 tank. Actually, no. One will be the Challenger 2, and one will. Right. So first question. What is the special feature that a Challenger 2 tank has? What is the special feature that the tank has? Is it A, a smoke screen? I can't even do the A, B's, or C's, or D's with this question. Yeah, just tell me. Can't even do this A, B, C's with this question because they're all considered special, to be honest. But there's only one. This is the only one what a tank can do. This is the only tank we can do. Stealth. It is a special feature, but it's not the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, there's no flat sides on the Challenger 2. They're all been made at an angle, so obviously sonar bounces off it. So you're technically right, Dan, but no, it's not the one I'm thinking of. No other tank does this in world, by the way. From when I was in tanks, that is. Might have changed now, because I know America has been fixing up their tanks, so but I don't think they have this feature. Shoot while moving at full speed. No, any tank can do that. You're half right. You're half right with that one, but it's not IR. Take on 2 targets at once. No. Even though you can get off 6 rounds per minute with a fast loader and gunner. 6 to 10 rounds a minute. Do you want me to tell you? Put thumbs up in chat if you want me to tell you. Like I said, there's loads of special features. That's why I couldn't really freaking do an A, B, C or D with it. Launch a missile from the back. No, basically the special feature is it has its original smokescreen launchers at the front on the turret, but its special feature is to blow smoke straight from the exhausts. And the way it does that, it forms a crystal white smoke and it covers fucking everything. The infantry love it when we do it.
Also a submarine.
And the way they do it is there's a little injector at each side of the tank because the exhaust at the side of the tank. And what it does is when the driver switches, you can either have one for one side or the other side, or you can have them both going off at the same time. And what it does, it squirts diesel onto the hot exhaust and it forms a crystal white smoke. So that's its special feature. And then obviously once it's covered, any vehicle what's not got infrared or thermal, any vehicle what's not got thermal, they're fucked, they can't see. But the Challenger 2 does have thermal, and anything what has a hot centerpiece like a turbo, for example, it'll pick it out and shoot the fucker. So yeah, it can squirt out crystal white smoke from its exhaust as a smoke screen. So yeah, the infantry bloody love it when we do it, because honestly the smoke goes it's a cloud, guys. It's literally like a cloud on the ground. So yeah, you have a control panel just here on the driver's cab. And there's two switches, left and right. So you can either have one do it on the right, or you can have the left do it by itself, or you can have both do it at the same time. Yeah. Alright, the German tank. No, because obviously it
You see
disappeared
what
after
Bully
that.
did? I'm trying to ice tip already, right?
I'll freaking kick it out of the way.
And he just going back and wrap me up. I almost
Always
fall.
Always do, that's why I boot the fucker, because you try that all the time. So yeah, that's the special feature what a Challenger 2 tank has. Yeah. So obviously you can press the two at the same time and reverse out of trouble, and no one knows where the fuck you've gone to, because you literally in a cloud. And obviously the older style tanks like the T-62s and the T-65s and T-38s, Russian tanks, don't have thermal, so you're pretty much hidden. But we can still shoot out from the smoke because we have thermal imagery within inside the tank. So yeah, and the next question, which I'll give you, is on the very first tanks, well, one of the very first tanks back in World War One. How many guns did the Mark V tank have? How many guns did the Mark V tank have? They could start the engines. They could start the engine. It's twin turbo, the Challenger 2. 2 plus machine guns, I think. But how many guns altogether? 7 ways. How many guns does the Mark V tank have? Yes, only 3, Dan. Yeah, you had the 7.62 coaxial machine gun at the front, or just a normal machine gun at the front, where it's not, all the tanks was made to look the same from the outside, but this is a bit of history. Obviously I'll avoid putting these in the trivia questions, but all the Mark type tanks in World War One was made to look the same from the outside, but it was only if you went inside you'll see a valid difference. If it was a Mark V male, okay, they had 2 machine guns inside at the sides, okay. If it was the Mark VI female, it had the 2 cannons at the side, but you could take the cannon out and put a machine gun there. So you could have a machine gun on one side, a cannon on the other, or vice versa, or both cannons or both machine guns. But you've always got a coaxial machine gun at the front. There was a male and the female. Male had cannon and female had machine guns. Exactly, yeah, there you go. And the female also had wheels on the back of it to stop it tipping when it went over trenches. So I'll show you this. Hang on guys, let me get to it. There we go. Right. So this, oh, hang on. So this is what I'm talking, oh, hang on. Bit bright, isn't it? So this is what I was talking about before. There's the Challenger 2. There you go. Pumping smoke out the right hand side exhaust. There you go, yeah. Oh. Can't really see now, can you? So yeah. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Might be a better video. There you go. Hang on, let's try and get it further down. Alright. There you go, pumping smoke out. So how effective is that smoke screen though? Covers everything, and again, that's just from one side. So imagine if both sides were getting squirted out. How cool is that? Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, there you go. Smoke screen. So yeah, there you go. Imagine if there was more than one of them doing it. Yeah, normally you get at least two, because that's all what's needed. At least two tanks. Say if you've got infantry units at the front, inside of a wood line, and they need a bit of cover to move back if they're under heavy fire. One tank will go the one way, the other tank will go the other way, and they'll just blurt out with both exhausts, and it just literally destroys the whole freaking area with smoke. You just can't see anything. When you're driving tanks, you've got side mirrors, so the driver can see back. You don't have no side mirrors. You rely on the commander telling you where to go. There was a problem when with one of the testing vehicles going down the country roads next to the camp, and obviously no one can. The driver can't see. It's relying on the commander. And there was a car coming up the way, and they got told that no cars are allowed to go along that road during certain times because of the testing of the tanks. And as people who's been there, country roads around there are so freaking tight, it's unreal. It's literally a full width of a tank going down. And yeah, freaking a car came up and decided to take its chances with the tank coming down. And anyway, tried squeezing past the tank tried moving up a tiny bit, but because there's no mirrors, it literally scraped all the way down the side of this freaking car, and they tried getting the crew in trouble. Didn't work out like that. The other person was at fault because they went up the road at the wrong time. So yeah, yeah, well, you don't have no frigging mirrors on tanks. Nope. You rely on the commander telling you which lever to pull, especially when you're doing high-speed reverse as well. High-speed reverse is freaking daunting. You just don't know what. You literally look in front I'm thinking, shit, let me just listen to what the commander says. The commander tells you which stick to pull. Because if you want to go right, you pull the left stick. If you want to go left, you pull the right stick, because it sticks in the tanks. Especially if you're lying down, there's a latch just down next to your seat, What you do is pull that latch out and you lift the stick up. So when you're lying down, you're like that. But when you're sat up, the sticks are down at the side of your legs, and you just pull them up like that. So, but yeah, best seat in house, the driver's seat. That's the problem. Commander always telling me which way to go and not having anything to do with the battlefield. Yeah.
Let's try with liver still. Liver. With a liver.
Lever. So, yeah.
I think it's heavy though.
80 tons. One tank, 80 ton.
Wow.
That's why they were allowed. That's why they weren't in Afghan, because they were too heavy for the ground. So yeah. Right guys, the Abrams is like a steering wheel. Yeah, the Bulldog armoured personnel carrier is the steering yoke. It's called. It's like an upside down U. So
How
it's
many-
flat at the top and comes down, and you hold it like that.
How many gases in that tank?
How many
Yeah.
gas?
Yeah.
What, you mean fuel?
Yeah, fuel in a big tank.
I think it holds 2,000 litres.
So how many barrel that is? Because the barrel is how many gallons?
Well, it depends how many 2,000 litres is in gallons, I'm not sure. Guys, how much is 2,000 litres in gallons?
Yeah, 2 drums.
Let's have a
3
look.
drums, maybe 2 drums.
No, it's
I
not
think
2
it's
drums. It's
2
not
drums.
2 gallons, is it?
The big one right there, the two drums, the big one.
How much is 2,000 litres of fuel
Fuel.
in gallons?
I think.
Um, is that what it is? 440?
Gallons?
Yeah, I
Or
think
the
so.
gallons?
Yeah, I think so. No, it's 666. There you go. Yeah, so it's 666 gallons is 2,000 litres, and that's how much. That's roughly. It's not a precise number. It could be a bit less, could be a bit more, but that's a precise number of how much diesel is in the Challenger 2, and it can only last 8 hours if you're constantly driving. 8 hours for 2,000 litres of fuel go through. If you're constantly driving on sitting. Yeah. So yeah, 1 UK gallon is 4.54 litres. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's going to work out roughly about 666 gallons then, isn't it? And the
Ah,
fuel
that's a lot of
tanks
fuel.
are in the side of the tank as well.
Really? It's not gonna be hot over there? Smelling?
No, you don't smell it after. It's behind all the armour.
What if that, like someone just threw a bomb you all dead?
No, because it's behind the armour. A tank can hit the side of the tank with another round and it still won't penetrate it. Because there's not one round we've found so far what could penetrate a Challenger 2 armour. So there you go. No, still say 440. Oh, would you? Well, either way. Still a lot, innit?
Ha.
I got 3 litre bottle of soda and it fit almost perfect into a gallon
milk
jug. Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh,
Which one, the smaller
I just
one?
looked on Google. It said 4.54 litres. UK litres is UK
Different
gallons.
to the
So
US gallons.
yeah, well there you go. It's different to the US gallon then. US gallon must be a bit smaller than what the UK gallon is.
With the big tank, seriously.
Hmm?
With the big tank.
Full empty, about 10-15 minutes to fill up. Full empty. So it's always fun when you're on exercise and you're standing on and you plug them in, because you've got one fuel tank on either side, so you've got to do one, which takes about 15-20 minutes depending on which side's empty, which you can only tell if you open it up and check. And then you've got to fill that side up, then you've got to go over to the other side and fill that up as well.
That's quite a bit.
That's twin turbo, kicking out at 1,500 brake horsepower, and it's the fastest tank cross country in the world.
Wow.
No other tank can match its speed. As well, it keep its fixed aim on you going cross country. So it doesn't matter what type of the ground is, it can be like that, you can be like that inside, but the gun will stay perfectly on you going cross country, and it can go across country at 45 miles per hour. So yeah, fastest tank in the world going cross country. No one's beat it yet. So yeah, 45 miles per hour going cross country, aiming its 120mm rifled cannon straight to your rear end. You ain't getting away from it, put it that way. So yeah, it's a beast of a tank. Beast of a tank. I tell you what, I enjoyed myself so much working on that fucker. I really did. Really did enjoy working on that. If you ever get chance, guys, right, I can't remember the name of the fucking tank, hang on. Get to tribute. Here we go. Right, guys. If you ever get a chance, check this video out. And you'll see exactly what the Challenger 2 is capable of. I'm actually on this video, but you don't see me. When on the video, when you see the tank go through water, right, that's me doing that. And I think it catches the tank going over a car as well. That was me as well on a training exercise. So yeah, check that video out, honestly, and turn up the volume while you're watching it. Yeah, the two times what you see them two is on exercise. But that's the Challenger 2 tribute video. So check that video out, guys. Ain't technology got scary with war weapons. We've updated our weaponry inside as well since. Oh no, sorry. Is it the Black Knight? I think it's called the Megatron now. I think Challenger 2 Megatron. Let's have a look. Yeah, Challenger 2 Black Knight it's called now. And there's a reason for that. It's not green anymore. Hang on. Hang on. I'll show you the reason why it's called the Black Knight. Black Knight Challenger 2 MBT. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's why, guys, it's all black. In there you go. If you type in Challenger 2 Black Knight, you'll see the pictures of it on Google. Yeah, it's all black now. All black. BAE Systems unveils its Black Knight. tank to upgrade. Yeah, it's a fucking beast now, guys. Completely black. The updates it's got is gun can target enemy weapons automatically. New sighting system for 24-hour capability. Detects incoming missiles and launches a counter-explosive. Planet Earth's 2 thermal imagery camera systems. And turret generates power when the gun slows down. There you go. They're the new upgrades to the Challenger 2. To God, guys, that is a beast. This is the first time I'm actually looking at it myself, to be honest. So, the lower picture is the new thermal. Look how clear that is. It's the new thermal for it. How clear that is, guys. Jesus. Freaking unreal, mate. Honest to God. It's like looking at in daytime. All that's missing is the ED209 and Skynet. Yeah, I know. Wow. Oh, I'm freaking jealous I'm not even in the tanks anymore. I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. They've done amazing there. Here we go. There's one of the first tanks, guys. One of our regiments in World War One, going in over the trenches. As you can see, there you go, clear. That's the Mark V. And that's the Mark VI with the wheels on the back. Yeah. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. You got to see the new US Army augmented reality night vision system. Have they upgraded theirs as well? We only did ours. We've only done our tank like that. Is because we're going back to tank-on-tank warfare. That's the reason why we spent millions on upgrading our tank. Basically for the Russians, so they couldn't fuck with us. Basically, there's not one weapon system what was on Earth what could take out the armour of the Challenger 2. It's that fucking good. And they've just upgraded the armour on it as well. They've took a little thing off the Russians with reactive armour. They've put that around in some areas. And they've put more bar armour, and they've made the Chobham armour a bit thicker. Which is fucking crazy. Because I remember when I was doing my tank course in 2011, it was actually getting drove around on the back in like an empty training area to test out the manoeuvrability, because just a bit further up the road across from the camp is they were testing out the manoeuvrability of the tank with all its extra weight on, like all its extra kit, all the weaponry systems, all the armour, all the bulldozer scoop on the front. Yeah, they were testing it out when I was there. Prone to breaking down, if I remember right. What, the Challenger 2? It didn't break down that often, but yeah, it did have its moments, put it that way. But you've got two, no, the early Mark tanks. Oh, well, yeah, again, it had its moments. You know, more people died of carbon dioxide poisoning than tanks getting blown up in World War One due to them tanks. Because the engines was right in the middle, inside. So obviously the exhausts were outside, but it used to leak carbon dioxide emissions inside. So more people died by carbon dioxide poisoning.
Van? Labas mo na yung mga basura dyan sa CR saka sa ano.
So yeah, more people died of carbon dioxide poisoning. How crazy is that? Yeah, poison the crews. Yeah, you're right, it did. Yeah. And did you also know that the gunners weren't tankies? The ones who was situated on the cannons, they weren't tankies. They were not part of the tanks. Who were they? Well, it depends. You need to define bulletproof punches. Could they withstand small arms? Yes. Could they withstand a shell? Depends how it hit it. But if it was a dead-on lock, then no. You're right, it couldn't. No, it weren't the infantry. Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you who manned the cannons on the tanks? Yes, Bill, naval gunners. You got it. Yeah. They were navy gunners because there was the same cannons what was on the ships. So to save money, training new gunners, they decided to get them from the navy instead and place them in the regiment. So yeah, they were the navy gunners because they were the same cannons what was on the ships. Makes sense when you think about it, definitely, yeah. And all about in World War One and Two, it was all about saving money and putting the money in the right places, wasn't it? So, yeah, it was basically they already trained on the gun, so why not drag them in, put them in the regiment, and fire them onto the gunners. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them was tankies, but majority who was in gunners on the tanks was navy gunners. And it was a four-manner. No wonder they couldn't shoot for top. Well, the main reason for what the tanks was made like that is they were situated on the sides because they could shoot down when they were crossing over the trenches. The main reason for the tanks was to cut down the barbed wire and get over the trenches. That was the whole reason for them. That's why they got created. And the guns were situated at the side, so when they're going over the German trench, they could shoot down into the trenches. And that's why. So yeah, they could leash hell down into the trenches, cutting through the barbed wire in the dead zone. And yeah. But the Germans started realising this, right? That the tanks were getting over the trenches a bit too easy, half a metre wider, right? Because then it was harder for the tanks to get over, because they can only get over a certain width. So the Germans then started building the trenches half a metre wider to stop the tanks going over the top. So then we thought, okay, they've done that, let's put wheels on the back. So then we put wheels on the back. And some of them, yeah, some of them did tip still. So then they started putting logs on the top. And what happened then, it was a device what rolled the logs into the trench, and that's how they got over it. And then obviously the Germans couldn't do anything about it then. And show them whose mama had the bigger boots. That's why they carried bundles of tracks planking at the back. Yeah, they carried logs on the back to fill in the trench so they could just climb over when they made them a bit wider. You're right. And when they first came onto the battlefield, the British were the first ones to use them. Obviously we were the inventors of the tanks. And yeah, the Germans never saw anything like it before. Well, you wouldn't do, would you? You know. And they actually called us the Red Devils. So, yeah, they called us the Red Devils. The Devil Machines. Because they've never seen anything like it. I mean, just imagine that. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. A big metal box with big fucking guns on it. You know what I mean? Coming towards you. Yeah, I can pretty much, you're going to be freaked out with that, like. 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, hang on. Oh, there we go. Just needed to bleed the lizard. Scared the hell out of the Germans. Big noisy things. Oh yeah, there were big noisy things, you're right. Hitler saw the first use of the tanks on the battlefield and made it a huge impression on him. Yeah, that's why the Germans actually got ordered to try and not blow the tanks up, because what happened then was they just tried to kill the crew inside, and the Germans actually succeeded doing this, right? They tried killing the crew inside and then take the tank for themselves. So then they used our tanks against us, basically. Yeah, because it made such a big impression on Hitler. It weren't Hitler at first. I don't know who it was who was leader of Germany in World War One, because Hitler was the one who was basically a soldier back in the day, and he got injured in the Battle of Somme. He did. He got injured in the Battle of Somme. So yeah, well, we're going to be ending the live in 10 minutes, guys. Well, 8 minutes now, because we've got a lot of work to do. Hitler was not the leader. He was a trench soldier. He was in World War One. Yeah, he was. Oh yeah, so yeah, don't forget, guys, if you do want to donate, the PayPal is in the link in the description as always. So yeah, if you do want to donate, guys, please do so. We're still $87 short. And Hitler's not even German. No, he's Austrian. He's Austrian. Exactly, Dan. Austrian. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, guys, in what, 7 or 8 minutes, we're going to end it. because that'll be the 3.5 hour period then. How time flies when you're having fun, eh? So yeah, 3.5 hours, bloody hell. So, but yeah, there's a lot of tank history. Why did we put the Chinese eyes on the side of our tanks? I'm starting to see daylight. Time keeps on ticking into the future. It does, mate, you're right. So, who knows the story why our regiment put the Chinese eyes on the side of the tanks? Who knows that? It's part of regimental history, this, actually, more than actually knowledge history. For better peripheral vision. No. Basically, when the tanks went into China back in World War One, the Chinese said to us, how do your tanks see? And we was like, what? And they were like, how do your tanks see? And then, well, we've got a driver, we've got a commander. They're the ones who control it. You know, the tanks don't control themselves. Anyway, they said, no. So anyway, they said, watch. So they painted the Chinese eye at the side. One on each side of the tanks. And then they went back to the commander and they said, now your tanks can see. And we was like, what? And they said, now your tanks can see. You've got eyes. So it's been the regimental tradition that all our tanks has the Chinese eye on the side. So 7 ways you would know this. When you've gone round the tank museum, you would have seen some tanks with the Chinese eye on the side of the turrets. And that is the reason why. So yeah, that's a tradition. And even till today, we have the Chinese eye painted on the side of the tanks. That video, what you saw, you would have seen the Chinese eye at the side, Dan. Did you see it? At the beginning, the Chinese eye at the side of the turret. So yeah, that's the story behind. No, did you not see it? Watch it again. It's at the beginning when, you know, when it's doing the close-ups of the tank. You'll see it though. It glides past the Chinese eye. I'm pretty sure it does. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it does. Let me just double check. Yeah. It's literally just before it goes into the main video. Hang on. So there you go. There. That's the Chinese eye on the side of the turret. You see it? First 5 seconds. Yeah, first couple of seconds. It's at 16 seconds in. That's the Chinese eye, see? And they painted it. There you go. Showed it at 4 seconds. Yeah, it showed it then as well. Oh, it's the same tank. Well, I wonder why they do that. So they can see, so the tanks can see. He just said, why 7 ways? Oh dear. Yeah, so the tanks can see. Like Thomas the Tank Engine, it has eyes at the front. Oh dear. Right guys, we're going to end it now. So, much appreciated everyone coming in. Thanks again all for playing. Get studying the channels as well. There could be channel questions coming up on the next time Friday. Leave off, I ain't slept all night. So yeah guys, thanks all for coming in, much appreciated as always.
Thank you guys.
I hope you enjoyed today's
Doing the laundry,
trivia.
sorry about that.
Those eyes were pretty round for, if you look, because on the phone, if you look, it is actually cut in like that. They are cut in. If you look, watch the video, or see the actual picture of a Chinese eye on the tank, they are like Chinese eyes, they're not round. So yeah, I don't know when it will go up, to be honest, don't have a clue. So yeah guys, obviously I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope you enjoyed the live today. It was quite a good one, quite
It's
a
a
good
great
trivia
one,
one today. And yeah, we'll see you all on
Tomorrow
Friday.
for
Yeah,
a regular. Are you gonna go live tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll go live tomorrow for a regular chat. That'll be again on
Really hot in here.
StreamYard, so people can join us on panel if they want.
I saw a lot of people earlier. It was like 11, 12, 11 people, and then only 9,000. Funny,
yeah.
though.
I know.
It's fine.
I thought we had 11 thumbs
Yeah, it
up.
was. It's gone. It's 9 now.
Oh, YouTube's took them then, haven't they?
9 or 8, something like that. But anyway.
I don't know.
So yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, same time. And yeah, get studying the. See you tomorrow, same time. And yeah, get studying the channels, guys, just as much as you do with any other topic. I'll put an alarm setting in the coffin for tomorrow then.
Yeah, 7 ways.
Yes,
You're always
do
late.
it.
We just got it 30 minutes before we start because we thinking like,
That's
okay,
a record, that, isn't it?
everybody
It's
just
normally
have
an
to
hour.
come. Yeah, everybody will come, so we're gonna have to wait for everybody to come, so they're going to play.
Yeah.
Sim was not even here also.
No, still waiting for him.
Yeah. So,
Anyway, guys,
anyway,
much appreciated. Stay safe, and we appreciate you as always.
Have
Thanks
a
for guys.
wonderful day, guys, and bye-bye.
Bye.